Shout out to Coppish.
Shout out to Coppish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Coppish.
Yes, lovely people. Hope you're well. Welcome back to Coppish, people. As always, when we get behind the mic, please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like, people. Football is back. You know how nice it feels to say that. Missed it. It feels like it hasn't been that long away, but football is back. Yeah, we're on time, Edward. We're on time. We're on time. We do this. People, I'm happy. Liverpool are back. Football's back. First pre-season game. It's time, people. It's time. It's time. Right. Let's get to the headlines. No Henderson. Not great. Not great. We know what that means. We know what that means. It doesn't take a genius to work that out. But let's focus on what we do have. I don't think it's necessarily even being ruthless. I think it's protecting the move. The player, if the player is going to make a move, you can't play the player and then him get injured. It's just things are developing quickly. Henderson, like, it is what it is. But let's look at the start. Remember what I said about the midfield eights, guys? Remember what I said? Are you guys going to hear me? Let me rerun it then. Let me rerun it. In goal, Kelleher. Right back, Connor Bradley. Centre backs, Konate and Virgil. Left back, Robbo. I don't know how this is presented, or I don't know if this is how we're going to line up. But in the 6, it is Bobby Clark. Right centre midfield, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Left centre midfield, just like I've asked, Szoboszlai. Mark A, tell him I prayed for times like this. I've yearned for moments like this. And we've been delivered a moment. Up top, Mo Salah on the right. Left wing, Luis Diaz, who's been, rumored to be touted by Al Hilal. I probably butchered that name, but from Saudi Arabia. I don't think he goes anywhere. And through the middle is D9 Darwin Núñez. People, let me know what you think about the lineup. I'm more than happy with the lineup. First preseason game. I'm going to quickly go through the bench. If I can find it, bear me a sec. So I believe Jota is on the bench. Where's the rest of them? Szoboszlai obviously starting is massive for us. All right, I can't find the subs at the moment, but speaking of subs, Drifty's going to be joining shortly. Familiar to the channel by now, or at least he should be. Man like Jerry James in the building.
What's going on? How you guys doing?
How are you?
I'm very good, man. Happy to be on. Appreciate the call up. Do you know what I mean? The Drifty replacement. So yeah,
appreciate. I can only do the first half, so I appreciate you sorting this, man.
No worries, man.
How are you feeling about the team or the starting 11, should I say?
I'm intrigued more than anything. I'm happy to see Trent in midfield. People did know I had my preconceptions about him playing in that position, but I think the more he's done it, especially in the friendlies for England.
You weren't on board with the Trent in midfield?
Nah, because I knew he had the passing range, but there's so many other facets to a midfielder's play that I thought he might not have. So playing back to goal, having the touches around the corner, the awareness, and it's the defensive awareness more than anything. I was thinking in my head, if he's getting caught out at right back, God forbid him getting caught out playing in a midfield position, especially it being such an integral part for Klopp's team. So
yeah,
I wasn't on board with it, but I must say he's won me over in that position. But I just didn't expect it, especially in a 4-3-3. Now, obviously, we know Fabinho, Henderson aren't here, but we just got rid of Ramsey. He's gone on loan to Preston. Connor Bradley's come in, and I would have thought Trent now is, he's playing at right back now. He might do the inverted thing, but to start in midfield, it's just interesting. It's interesting. Right.
I love it. Right, got the subs up. So Yaros, who, if he's registered as third choice goalkeeper, solves one of our homegrown spots. Mozarek, Gomez, McAllister, Gakpo, Jota, Tsimikas, Matip, Scanlon, Doak, McConnell, Kumas, and Quansah. So a couple players still missing. Allison's not about. Thiago's still recovering from injury. Bichetik's not ready just yet. Either way, it's looking good in my opinion. Jerry, we ain't spoken in a while, bro.
Yeah, man.
How are you feeling about the window so far? What else do you think we need before the end of the window?
Boy, I think I speak for everyone. I thought I never expected Henderson, let alone Fabinho, to be rumoured leaving. I thought he was going to be a starter for next season. So it's kind of thrown everything in the mud. I would have thought would have got one more on top of what we got. So I think McAllister, Soboslai, I think we would have got another midfielder. If there was a deal for like for a defender, a left-sided centre back, we might have got you know what I mean, just kind of navigated a deal there. But in my head, I was thinking, you know what, Liverpool, they're definitely going to go and get 3 in, considering the amount of midfielders that came in.
Yeah,
potentially a left-sided centre back, potentially a right winger.
Sorry to cut you. So Bosley looks like Clark Kent without the glasses, bro. He does. I'm so happy, bro. He's at the club. Sorry.
Yeah, no, listen, that's the signing that's got me gassed over anyone so far. So, but yeah, it's just we need another 2 now. We just need another 2. Like forget the left-sided centre back right now. Like those are just nice additions to go and have. But to start the season, we definitely need another 2 because otherwise we're relying on Bajcetic and Morton to really step up to the plate and give us those solid minutes. Because the problem will be like, look, I think they're going to do well. Let's say McAllister doesn't settle in properly. Let's say Soboslai doesn't settle in properly. It takes until after January to really get up to speed. We're going to be 1, if not 2 midfielders down. We're expecting them to come in now and just set the world alight and hit the ground running. That might not happen. And for me, that's a big worry. And when you look to the bench to see who can really come in and who's experienced, who's, used to the system, who can you actually rely on and who can you look at and be like, you know what, these guys, I know what I'm going to get for them. Forget what I think about them as players. We just know what we're going to get in terms of output.
Yeah,
it's scary losing 2 senior midfielders, especially if you've got any ambitions of challenging for titles and cup. So
it looks like to cut. You looks like Trent's actually playing in the 6.
Yeah,
interested. Didn't see that one coming.
We might not get a midfielder then.
Oh,
we might not get a midfielder.
Well, have you started? Is your game started? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. What are you on? Minute and second wise.
Oh, hold on. Oh, it's refreshed. 2 seconds. Let me just.
No problem. I still think we need 2 centre midfielders. I could live with 1 if we were to get a centre back and potentially a right back as well. But I do think we need 2. The Kimmich rumor.
Who's that centre back though? Who's
Inacio?
Is he the guy? You convinced in him? Because
Yeah, I'm as convinced as we can be. I mean, Gvardiol's the guy, but we ain't shopping in that market, unfortunately.
yeah, because for me, Colwell's the guy that I've
Ooh.
seen, and I'm
Yeah,
loving.
Colwill is the guy, but
Yeah,
we ain't getting him.
yeah, nah. I'm on 1 minute 34.
Okay, I'll pause it. I'll pause it on 2 minutes exactly. So if you
Cool.
just do a countdown when you get to like 1 minute 50 for me, please, bro.
Yeah, we'll do, bro. Yeah, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2 minutes.
Yep, we're all good. We're all good. So, all right. So, centre midfield. Who are you saying?
Oh, I want Lavia.
Oh, Nunes. There we go.
He's offside, isn't he?
No, I don't think he is.
Oh, he's not. Oh, okay. Jesus, man, he mucked that. Not again. Not again.
No, it's cool. It's cool. He redeemed himself.
But yeah, for me, Lavia's the guy, man. Like in terms of ability, when I look at him, like from the first couple of games he played for Southampton, I just his ceiling's massive for me in terms of the way he can play, his ability. Whether he gets there, I'm not too sure. But look, we're looking at Bellingham and Caicedo as midfielders that we've been linked with.
Yeah,
they only got to the level they got to because of the games that they were able to go and play. Like I look at it and I'm like, if you were to flip Caicedo or take Caicedo, put him in at Southampton, put him in Southampton's team, and put Lavia in Brighton's team, do the positions of the teams really change in that squad? I'm not too sure. Which, when I look at the stats as well, does kind of suggest to me there's not that much of a difference. I mean, he's playing for a better team, but Lavia's the guy for me. I mean, look, ideally, I'd love a Chouameni and love a.
Chouameni's a dream.
Mm.
For me, Chouameni. Oh, well played. Go on, Lewis. Go on. One more. Wrong ball.
Was that Robbo down the center?
No, I think that might have been. It might have been Robbo, actually.
Yeah, it was. It was Robbo.
For me, I think Palhinha.
Yeah.
Chouameni's the dream. Palhinha, and then if we were to get, I mean, Kimmich is available, but if Kimmich is available, I see him going to City, especially with Gundogan leaving as well. So, in a dream world, it'd be Kimmich and Palhinha.
Yeah,
that doesn't happen. Well, no, in a real dream, is Kimmich and Chouameni, but yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, for me, yeah, like Kimmich will be amazing, of course. He'd probably be the best after Thiago, probably the best player we've gone and signed in terms of just being like a household name within football. So they've been a massive signing. But I look at what Liverpool are probably going to do, and look, I'm in the Lavia boat, especially considering I mean, obviously, every Liverpool fan hopes we can go in and do something crazy next season. But I think people talked about the transition last season. I think this season's looking more like a transition, if anything. Which is sad to say in respect to obviously Salah and Virgil's obviously time at the club, because it's just another year wasted, and this should have been the rebuild should have been done so much earlier. But if we're going to transition, we might as well transition properly. And I think loads of people go and complain about, Liverpool scouting department. Why didn't they go and kind of scout a Caicedo for 7 million and let him go to Brighton?
Well, apparently we did scout him, but we turned the decision down to go and get him.
Yes, maybe you go in and maybe you do go in and get a Lavia. Then I know you're spending a lot more, to be fair. But I think he's the guy. Like, I think talent-wise, I think he's better than a lot of the midfielders that we've been linked with. So,
what is it about Lavia that's got you so sold?
It's his ability to play with both feet, his ability to go and drive with the ball, his reading of the game, his tenacity. the fact that he doesn't really hide away and shy away from tackles at the age of 19 as well. He's got that kind of aggressiveness, that positive aggressiveness about him. I just think technically as well, he's on such a big level, like on such a massive level, and to play like the single pivot, which at times he did for Southampton as well, to be able to go and do that at the young age, or at his young age, to do that for a poor Southampton as well, and to shine, I think speaks volumes. And the fact that, you know, Pep Guardiola signed him, City signed him. I mean, Pep Guardiola really didn't want to let him go. He wanted to play games. De Bruyne has come out and spoke. I mean, in glowing terms about him. I think he's a banker to just do really well. And look, if he doesn't come to Liverpool, he'll go somewhere else, and I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, at him being at one of the top clubs in a few years, like easily, whether Liverpool sign him or not. I think it's a bit. I think when you look at him, he's just got the raw materials to be a top player. He reminds me a lot of Moussa Dembele, his ability to keep the ball, Tottenham one. So
that's a big shout. That's a big shout. Luis Diaz isolating his fullback.
Oof.
It comes to Buzline now, keeping it simple. News just in from Fabrizio. Liverpool and Al Ettifaq have just reached an agreement in principle on a fee for Jordan Henderson. Here we go. Henderson has already agreed a 3-year deal last week. Documents to be checked, then time to sign and move to Saudi. Steven Gerrard is waiting for Jordan Henderson.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's close. It's really close.
Liverpool need to do something, man. Drift.
Drift there. Drift there.
What's going on, people? Apologies for the lateness.
Oh, it's another one. Or is it?
Right.
Has that been? Oh, it's been ruled out.
Yeah.
Ah, boy.
Drift.
What's up,
I don't know how much of that you heard, Drift.
I heard.
Okay. I remember it's not. I was just reading off a tweet. Yeah. It's not,
I know.
I'm not the one selling him. Just.
I know. Big up everyone. Big up Jerry. What's going on, G?
Big up Drift. What's going on, man? Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's. Do you know what it is? A bit in you I just didn't want to believe it. Like it just doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh, did Nunes? Has Nunes scored? Is Nunes the one who scored? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Kelleher. I know you shouldn't eat on camera, but apologies, people. I have to. So please don't mind me. I'll try and eat this as quick as possible. I haven't eaten all day. So let me enjoy this patty and cocoa bread.
Turn out. Go. There we go. Go on. There we go. Stretch the legs, bro. Stretch the legs. What you got for us? Bad ball for Robbo. Come on, Diaz. You got to be better there. Robbo can't be sprinting like that.
Question for you guys. What do you guys think about Szoboszlai playing on the left? Because I had this like when Szoboszlai got announced, I was having this debate with a lot of people in group chats and stuff. Where's Szoboszlai going to play? He's played on the right for Leipzig. Do you know what I mean? He's there. We're going to have Mac Allister on the left because he's played it for Brighton. I actually always thought it'd be roles reversed. I thought Mac Allister, if anything, would play on the right, and I think Szoboszlai would come in and take Jones's role. And I think Jones is actually going to be competing with Szoboszlai because when you look at their profile, they're quite similar in terms of how they play, in terms of their height and posture.
Arcs Drifty, bro. Trent on the right, Szoboszlai on the left of midfield.
Oh, you've been the Trent on the right, of course. Yeah.
This when I saw the lineup, brother, like life was pretty much complete, bro. Life was complete. Conor Bradley seems to be doing the inverted right back as well, by the way.
I'm getting in trouble from Sean for eating in front of you, Cal, with your diet. Apologies.
Well, let's be real. The conversation we had before we started, that's what you should really be in trouble for. I won't bait you out.
Yeah, I know.
Really trying to break my diet, bro.
You know.
Look at this, bruv. Not even got the apple juice. Look. H2O, bruv. Government juice. Do you know how much I want to crack open a box of apple juice right now, bro?
I rate the discipline. Bro.
You might rate. I don't, bro.
I want the same wavelength, man. This diet is killing me. I'm not gonna lie. Just.
Oh, you dieting as well? Hold on.
Yeah. I'm cutting at the moment, man. From the gym,
man.
Look, all of you lot.
Yeah,
I'm not
you're
feeling no
cold,
sympathy. You lot are cutting weight, going in the gym, gaining bulk, muscle, looking good, and you want me to feel bad? Come on, man. I can't feel bad for that.
But yeah, Jerry, we're on opposite spectrums, bro. I'm trying to shed some of this daddy weight, bro.
Yeah, but it's shed the weight at the end of the day. It's all the same, man. It's all the same.
Nah, it's not, bro. I'd much rather be in a situation where I'm bulking right now.
But I'm not bulking though. I'm trying to cut weight as well.
You're cutting as well, yeah?
Yeah, I'm cutting weight. Yeah, I'm cutting weight. So yeah, I'm on a cutting diet.
But all right, but I need to ask because I'm cutting weight. There's a difference between cutting weight and shredding. Are you cutting weight or are you shredding?
I'm trying to shred. I'm trying to shred.
That's what I'm saying. We're not in the same. We're not the same, bro. We're not the same. I'm depleting my body of calories to try and shed weight, bro. You're trying to look good on the beach, bro. There's a big.
No, do it is. I'm running the marathon next year, innit? And I do like Iron Man and all of that. So yeah, so it's
we're definitely not the same.
I'm trying
to on a whole new level, boy.
Yeah, very new.
Big up, by the way, Ram. Big up. Welcome to the party.
Big up, Rams.
Big up, Ram.
Big up, man. Big up, everyone. How is everyone doing, man?
Yeah, good, brother. Good, man.
Yeah. I just missed the. I just missed the first goal, innit? Was it a good goal or was it just like a plane?
I missed it too, bro.
Jerry, you can answer because I get called a Nunes hater.
I mean, Nunes shanked, like, he tried to knock it, square it across to Salah. He's kind of shanked it. Salah got it back and kind of reverse passed it to him, and he saw it in first time. So, decent finish. Yeah.
But lucky, one of them ones. Lucky. It's lucky.
Yeah, exactly. Ram, I told you, you're one of the people that will disagree with. Look where Szoboszlai's playing, mate.
Looks like he's drifting, bro.
He's on the left, bro.
He's not left. He's not playing left, bro. Calm yourself.
You know what? I'm on the train bandwagon, man. It's Trent on the right, man.
He's playing as a 6 as I'm seeing it right now, man.
Yeah. For now, he's playing in the 6 rounds, but
where would you lot say that say De Bruyne? He plays on the right of the 8, right, more than the left. Like if you're like generalizing where he plays,
on the right, yeah.
That's why I want Trent to play if Trent's going to play midfield because I think he's very similar in terms of his creativity as Kevin De Bruyne. So
if you're seeing,
I want him playing in our system the way Kevin De Bruyne plays in their system. If Trent's in midfield, that is.
But he'll be more of a controller than Kevin as well, though.
I'll say,
I don't think Trent being a goal scorer for us.
Yeah,
he'd be more of a controller, innit?
I don't know, you know. A conversation we had for our special coming out this weekend, Carl.
Yeah.
He might be able to slap a few in from distance in that position, you know, bro.
I'd like to see him more double pivot than him being as a lone 6.
Hold on a sec. That's not the person not the person that's been clapping cheeks, is it, in the comment section? That's not the real Mr. Love, is it? All right, more power to you if it is you for real, bro. More power to you if it is you for real.
I'm confused.
Adam 22. Adam 22. That one, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That lunatic.
Yikes. All right, so at the moment we're playing a double pivot, but the pivot is Trent and Bradley.
Yeah.
Trent and Bradley? I thought Trent and Bobby Clark.
Nah, it's Trent and
Connor Bradley, yeah.
It's Connor, isn't it? It's Connor Bradley, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Connor Bradley, yeah. Well, no.
Who's playing right back?
Connor Bradley's playing at right back.
Stop doing them little cheeky little something there, bro. Don't do it, man.
Oh, shimmy.
Trent is just Trent, man. You lot don't understand how fucking gassed I am for this season with Trent.
Fella.
Oh my days. Yeah, Mo's just getting it out of his system.
What minute are you guys on?
15.
50.
15,
oh,
15,
I'm ahead.
right.
Shit.
Yeah, 15:59.
I mean,
Trent and Gakpo were the two that have got me so gassed for this season. Like, I can't explain it. Just those two right there, they've got me so gassed for this season. It's unbelievable, man. I think Gakpo is going to light up this season. I can just smell it. I can just feel the Gakpo masterclass coming.
Was it like Suarez 2012, 2013 settings?
Oh, but I don't know about that, bro. That's like game changing. That's like, I don't know about that, bro. I hope.
This is 2012-13 was before the game changer, wasn't it? It's just before. It's the season.
Oh yes, it was actually.
Yeah,
right.
Warrior
Right.
The collar Suarez.
That's when Suarez was dinking it from halfway line against John Ruddy.
Bro, that's when Suarez is doing.
Oh, someone's got to be there.
Poor.
That's when Suarez had a little bit of a loving of Ivanovic's arm, bro.
Yeah, for real.
A lot of loving.
Yeah.
Come on, boy. Let's win this ball back.
Are you guys still gonna be a little bit like it's only Karlsruhe?
You got to, man, but still take some positives.
I mean, I'm pretty shameless and open about
that was me. I was making aimed at Canada.
And I'll just be real with you. If we lose, I'm gonna be upset. If we win, I'm gonna be pretty happy about it. I'm gonna scream about it still.
Are you lot getting the vibe that I'm getting when you look at the kit and the slight similarities to our New Balance 17-18 kit?
No, they're not similar.
No, but like the white collar. Yeah. Like that. Obviously, they don't look the same, and I'm seeing Trent with the fade. I'm getting like, is it a proper remix now? Are we going to start that cycle again and then go on and do what we did last time?
Yeah. Trent getting that for me was the best thing he could have done in pre-season, man. He's come back like a man on a mission.
I don't know.
I preferred him with the dreads in terms of his overall image, but if he feels like a new man, then I'm all for it.
Do you know what it is? He just
looked Szoboszlai, touch and gone. Yikes! That's a foul.
It should be a foul. Actually, he's all over him, man.
I've just wanted midfielders with technical ability, and
to be fair, that's a decent ball,
man.
It is, but Ibu's there.
All I've wanted is technical ability in my midfield. It wasn't so hard to ask
for. Shit!
Watch the cutback.
It's calm.
Nah, he's all right. He's got.
They're not a bad team, to be fair.
This is their 6th pre-season game as well, by the way. So they're a lot fitter than we are.
Yeah, that's true.
Well done, Ibs.
Bro, I just want to see Szoboszlai smack him,
while we got Mr. Bundesliga here, I know me and Ram obviously we talk offline. What are we waiting for? Kimmich, Ram. What are we waiting for? What's the point in playing games anymore? What are we waiting for?
I spoke to JJ. I was told not to dream, man.
I see him going City, Drift, if I'm going to be honest.
JJ.
Don't
Drift.
put in the atmosphere, man.
Drift.
Great, Keller. Well done.
Drift. I told so many people, am I allowed to dream? Am I allowed to dream that we can get Kimmich? And he's like,
you are allowed to dream, my friend. You are allowed to dream.
I'm gonna get
dreams are all we have.
Yeah, to be fair, without dreams, mankind's useless, isn't it? So we can only dream, man. We can only dream.
I thought Szoboszlai was a dream.
Bro, Szoboszlai was an impossibility in my opinion.
Come on. No one.
Are you Callum? I know you have a lot more. You pay a lot more attention to what's it called, the under 23s and under 18s. Like, who are you most looking forward to seeing? Because I want to see what Konsa's all about, man. You know, it's
early for Konsa. Konsa's really good. It's early though for me, in my opinion, with regards to him, because he's better than Billy the kid was at his age. Like Konsa's really good for his age, but it's the expectation we sometimes put on players. Like, they're going to be expecting him to be this great. Like, he's good, he's very good, but he needs a lot more. In my opinion, he should be going out on loan this season. He needs a lot more game time.
But are we gonna find the right club to loan him?
I don't know. We have to. We kind of have to.
Nice.
Couple of off touches from Szoboszlai, but he's still keeping the ball. I like it, man. I like it.
An off touch from Szoboszlai is like
good Trent and
the best touch from the right.
Was like linking up. This is what dreams are made of. simple. I've waited for times like this. Just technique
No,
in
this
the
is-
midfield.
You know, Soberslai's it's bigger than I thought. You know, in that midfield.
He's a G, bro.
He's big, bro. He's a big guy.
Pause.
I know you don't
Pause.
like hearing his name after what happened, Cal, but
Pause you, man.
I do feel that Soboslai is our 5 year later remix of Fekir. I really do.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
shit.
Yeah.
like I said,
You know the
He-
way Klopp wanted to
yeah.
play when he was bringing in
Mm.
Fekir? We've just remixed it 5 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Because
mad
he's
that
he's a very similar mold as Fekir, Soboslai.
That's
He can
mad.
run, though.
5 years, Drift. 5 years to get that.
But we
have
achieved everything while we were in there, bro. And now look, let's go on and dominate like City did it. Let's do some back-to-back prems or some shit, innit?
Oh, and hopefully, man. I'm still going to be a bit cautious. It's still City though, but hopefully we can.
Of course.
oh, is Bradley coming
But
up?
I'm gonna hold on to the
Oh, no,
human
water
aspect
break.
of it. Of like, I don't really know how you win 3 in a row after a treble, and truly are still motivated. If they are still truly motivated to go on and dominate, then Pep's even better than I thought he was.
Drift. If there's one man in the whole world that can do it, it's Pep. Pep
I
is an
agree.
obsessive man. He's obsessed
I
with
agree.
a lot of things in life. And if you tell him, one more record to have to break, 4 in a row, I will do it. More than you believe. I will do it. I will win 4 in a row. I will
agree.
be the best. That's what he's thinking in his head right now. He's obsessed. I
I'll
feel
be
as though he can break it, man.
If we ain't serious, this here's the goal, you lot. If we're not serious and they have to be remotivated, then maybe they're not the mentality monsters they thought.
Yeah.
No,
we
but Cal, it's
thought-
only human nature, bro.
Is it?
If you do
Wait.
3 in a row and the treble was the last thing you did, you can't help but feel like you've accomplished what it was you needed to accomplish, and just fall back a bit. It's human nature, bro.
Do you know what I'd say, Drifty? Yeah, the one thing I'd say that may back your case is the way they're moving right now. Because I'm hearing Riyad Mahrez is going to leave. Obviously, Gundogan's
Yeah,
left. I'm
yeah.
hearing Bernardo's going to leave. Laporta's going to leave. So many players are leaving, and they need an influx of players coming in. That's my only hope. The way they're moving, and
Most of them are going, Ram, because they're thinking we've done it. We've done it. There's nothing left to do here now.
So I'd cut you boys. So shout out to Lakers. El Etifak have agreed in principle a fee worth an initial 12 million with Liverpool to sign Jordan Henderson. Deal now in the final stages. I think
Yeah.
add-on take up to 15.
I was about to tell you guys, I completely forgot.
If I'm
But
being
what-
honest with you, 15 mil for Hendo, that's good business.
That's fantastic.
As
business.
much as
I
I
think
don't
we
want
get
him
our
to
money
go, that's
back,
good
no?
business. Yeah, we
Pretty
paid
much.
16 for him, so with
Yeah.
he's captain the side to greatness and leaves for the same price we paid.
A good deal, man. Oh,
What I
I'm
want to
so-
hear tomorrow, though, Cal. What I need to wake up and hear tomorrow now, though, is
Kimmich.
that Schmacker
We ain't
is
gonna
in Germany. Kimmich is finalizing a few personal terms. We're just figuring out the payment scheme for the £50 million sign-in between us and Bayern. We're basically telling Bayern Munich, look, go and get Harry Kane in it and stop Man United getting him. We're just going to do all of this in one big, nice whirlwind of beauty. We give them money. We get Kimmich. They've got the money. They go and get Harry Kane. Man United don't get Kane. They've got what they want. We've got what we want. Everybody wins. And we keep it pushing. That's what we do.
Yeah. I mean, that ain't gonna happen tomorrow.
It better. And look, we tell them, look, and we just got 12 mil for Hendo plus add-ons. How can we have Goretzka for 15 million? I heard you don't want
No,
him
we
either.
don't want Goretzka, bro.
What, for 15 million to become a part of the squad?
You don't want Goretzka, bro.
I'm taking Goretzka as a squad player. I don't know
Ram,
about you.
tell him, please. Tell him.
I'm gonna say this, Drifty. He's dead.
You
I
are
was-
taking Goretzka as a squad player.
The thing
He's
is,
He's not the same Goretzka, bro.
I've had to think
Yeah,
about
but
it,
he's
right?
good enough to be a squad player.
If he was, but what, here I'm thinking, saying
Injury
Cal, yeah,
record's horrific as well.
that's one thing. I think he had a bad
Yeah,
bad
fair
foot injury or
enough.
something like that. But it's like, if it was some of the case of you get Lavia as the main guy and Goretzka is the backup, kind of hear it because I don't see anyone.
I'm taking that. I'm taking.
I don't
that
see
as
anyone
well.
else that's gonna be
I want his
be
experience.
happy to be playing backup, man.
I want his
Goretzka-
experience and
Goretzka's
ability
fallen
to
off,
play
though.
every
Well
ideas. Love it. Unlucky.
Goretzka's not a 6.
See, that's true. That's the thing. He ain't an enforcer like that.
No, he
plus
plays in the pivot. I know that.
His mind is sort of gone now. I feel as though he's just once he won that treble, he's like, yeah, I've completed football. I'm done.
Sorry to cut you. A couple of you guys in the comments are speaking about Kyle Walker. Is this who you guys want, or are we actually linked to Kyle Walker?
Not buying it.
Dreaming, bro. We're dreaming.
Because I'm taking Kyle Walker all day, obviously, but
Oh,
Is he not
without
going to
a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, he might be going Bayern, isn't it?
yeah, I thought he was going Bayern.
If Bayern Munich get Kyle Walker and Harry Kane, I would actually put them in the top 3 favourites for the Champions League.
No. I'm sorry, I wouldn't.
But
I don't rate Tuchel like that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, forget him for a minute because he flukily won the Champions League with Chelsea. Forget him. But what I mean is...
flukily won it, bro. That's disingenuous.
I'm not giving the B-Tech Klopp any credit, man. He's a
No, bro. He has to get credit. He won that Champions League fair and square, man.
Nah, Callum. I'm going to be shameless now. I'm with Drifty right here. That B-Tech Klopp right there. Even on B-Tech. He's key stage 1, Jurgen Klopp.
First said key stage 1, you know. Oh my days.
He's like absolutely terrible.
But I believe that. I believe that with Harry Kane, they would have beat City. I know it's all ifs and buts, but if you go back and look at that double tie against Man City, I think if they got that weapon and they've got that player that Man City have to worry about, I think there's a possibility they actually knock City out and City don't even go on to win the Champions League. So if you give them that weapon, give them Harry Kane, it's a problem.
I think more Kim Min-jae is a bigger signing than Harry Kane, in my opinion.
Forgot they signed him.
I forgot they signed him as well. Yeah, yeah, they would definitely be.
What, bigger for the team, Ram? Or do you mean like as a marquee signing, as a statement?
You there, Ram?
Oh, there he is. There.
Is Ram in?
Ram? I think so. I can see him. I don't know if
say that again.
I was saying, do you think Kim Min-jae is a bigger statement signing than Harry Kane, or do you think just for how the team's going to perform? Because that went under the radar for me.
Harry Kane is more of a big name signing, I'd say, but in terms of in terms of what they needed, Kim Min-jae is a much more of a. But then again, they also need a striker as well. I think Kim Min-jae is like going to be the Fabinho signing for them that he was for us, if you get what I mean. Like Fabinho was out of the blue, out of nowhere, but someone that we needed.
They've got to replace Upamecano, basically.
Yeah, man. Upamecano is just.
I
don't know about that guy. No, I think they're fully in on the lit playing.
Oh yeah,
well done,
the lit as well.
It will be De Ligt and Kim, right? That will be the partnership.
Yeah,
probably. Tuchel's not really managing a high line either, is he?
No, I don't think he will. No.
I think that suit. I don't think Kim would suit a high line. Very good defender, but not a high line.
Oh, what a pass!
Did you see the difference in touches? We've got Szoboszlai.
Sobo, good touch, Mo.
Let it go. Oh, I thought he was running.
Shoot
Oh.
I thought Sob was running onto it. I was about to lose myself for a sec. I was.
Look at my right back. Grown man bouncing off the teenager. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Now watch out. Now blood.
That's a foul.
I weren't a foul when he bounced off the youngster.
I think I might. What minute are you guys on?
It's gone.
I'm in line with the clock that's on the screen, so 30,
20, yeah.
Yeah.
30, 35. Yeah, I'm on like 30, 27.
So we're playing a 4-2-3-1 at the moment, right?
No.
It looks of it, but it's very fluid. It could be.
It looks like a 4-3-3 to me. Because I think
now
Bradley's inverting, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know when you talk about people aren't gonna like when I say this, but when football swag, in my opinion, is a real thing. I don't really care what anyone else thinks. For me, football swag is a real thing. It's why I prefer Kone over Kefram. When I watch Kone, there's more swag, there's more elegance. He just looks better on the ball, in my opinion. And I appreciate that. I'm an old schooler, innit? I like footballers being able to just have that look about them, like, you know, they've just got it. So Bozolai's just got that in abundance, man. It's actually ridiculous.
Drift. Me and JJ spoke about this. He's got that takeover in him, bro. He's got that takeover. Bro. You get what I mean? The Coutinho had it. Now he has it.
Commentators you just lost
it. You didn't take a shot though.
It's just I don't know. Like maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but he just has that football swag, man. They just like what you said, Ram, about like Coutinho. Like, you know, Coutinho just had it. Every time Coutinho had the ball at his feet, he just had it. Like, I love it.
Do you know what it is?
Got a classy baller back in the team, man.
I think you've got to have those players in, because naturally, just as a player, you know, if you're coming up against someone and he just looks confident, like you've seen it, everyone's played five-a-side, even if you haven't played high level. You turn up, you see the guy, and I mean, they just look confident when they're on the ball. You see their touches, and they've got that football swag. You're already striking fear into the opposition. I mean, so having like a Szoboszlai is really good. And then I really want to see McAllister as well and see how he fits into this team, because
same.
Right now,
Mac's gonna light up this team, man. He's gonna be. I reckon he'll be an unsung hero, and he won't be getting the plaudits maybe that like his work deserves, like how Genie didn't and Milner, etc. But I do think he's gonna be such a quality addition, man. It's gonna be amazing.
Do you think he starts?
Eventually, I don't know if both of our new signings will be in from the jump Chelsea game, but I reckon by around the 5th game in, I think we'll pretty much kind of have Mac and Subbo will both be starting by that point.
Yeah, I think Jones might be a banker to start, you know,
and he deserves to if he does. In all honesty, you look at his last 8 to 10 games for Liverpool, and then you look at the Euro tournament he just came off the back of. He actually deserves to start, regardless of whether you think he's better or not. The kid is just he's on a level right now. You got to play him while he's hot, right?
I still don't forgive Cal for turning on him, man.
Bro.
What, Cal turned on him? No.
Bro, hold on.
Hold on.
This feels like when Seth Rollins turned on the Shield, bro. Rams, what happened, bro? What were you doing it? No, I didn't turn on him. I can't remember now, bro.
You wanted him out, bro. You said he wasn't good enough.
I can't remember that, bro.
You can't remember that.
I can't remember.
Because I remember Drifty was the only one that was there, and even then he turned on him as well.
Oh, Drifty.
I didn't turn on him.
I remember Drifty turning on him.
No. I lost hope. I didn't turn on him.
Same thing, bro.
No, it ain't.
I didn't give up on him. I just lost hope. No,
I lost hope. You know, like when you lose hope, but that you think you're gonna get your PlayStation for Christmas. It doesn't mean you've given up on your parents. You've just lost hope.
No, but you've given up on the fact that you're gonna get the PlayStation, though.
Yeah, but I haven't turned on my parents though. You know, I'm like, you know, it's what it is, isn't it?
But you might have turned on the PlayStation. You might have looked elsewhere and been like, actually, the Xbox 360, the pre-owned one might actually be better than the PS5. You know?
No, I never done that. I never once
said
that's for the people that wanted
well,
Jones out.
He needed to prove himself to me, and he proved himself. Still a squad player though, nothing more than a squad player.
100%. But you still turn on him, man. Sorry.
Turns are harsh. Unlucky Salah. I think turns are harsh. Tough love, I'd say.
Okay.
That's
tough
what
love.
We'll call it, Cal. We'll call it tough love.
Oh, tough love. You're a big brother, Drift. You telling me you used to like rough up your brother a bit because you wanted to toughen him up. And look at him now, bro. A man's man.
Yeah, my brother used to take licks, bro.
Exactly. Now look at him, bro.
Shout out to all the big brothers, but you know you got to
bun the big brothers. I'm a little brother. Bun the big brothers.
Nah, shout out to all the big brothers. Look, if we give the younger brothers that feeling they can walk around and everybody knows, nah, man can't touch him, his brother. Yeah, like if we give them that level of protection, we are kind of innately allowed to just throw out some beatings to you every now and again because
of course. This is why I say F older brothers. This attitude and mentality right here. This is why I say it.
All right, but Drift, quick one. Was there ever a period though when you guys, when your little brother got a bit older, and he put you in that headlock and you couldn't get out of it, and you were like, "Hey," and you had to.
You know what it was? There was a moment.
what was the period when you clocked? So we're like,
when we were younger, we used to do the wrestling thing, and I'll be giving him pedigrees on the buffet and all them thing there, and it was all like,
he hearing this.
I was getting.
I said it casually like it's nothing. I'll just drive his face into the concrete floor. It's nothing major.
Around them times there, like I used to just feel like, you know what I mean, that nothing could stop me. And I remember there was a moment where my brother was like, now, because what he used to say is, let me pick you up so I can give you a power slam or something, man. Like you just like give me a chance in it. I used to be like, nah, man, that's not how this runs. And I remember the day when he just picked me up. And I went, oh, shit. And the world's a bit of a different place right now still. A man just slammed me down and he just looked at me. I was like, oh, okay. So we'll reach that point in our relationship. All right, cool.
You had to style it out.
I remember that moment. I
remember me and my brother, we used to go kickboxing together. And I remember we did a little spar once. I just thought, you know, I just had that moment where it was just like, no, I'm going to go a little harder than he's going here. I'm going to let him feel a little bit. All these years where you thought you could just punch man, I'm going to show you I got a little something about me. And I thought, I'm going to give him a little liver shot, see how he takes it. And he took it, but I also know that he knows I've got power now as well. And that day, I slept good that day. I was like, yeah, all them years you used to punch me up. You can still do it, but just know you're not going without a bruise at least now. You're not just going to have your way and make it look easy. That was a special day for me.
My days.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
I'm never going to lie. You just got to rate the finish. My days.
You got to rate all of it.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yeah, that weren't in the script. No, it's even worse. I've actually got to leave on that basis as well. Sweet. That's a great way to go, isn't it? Liverpool best win this game.
Jeez.
Jesus
That's
Christ, that's a strike.
That's a hell of a goal. My brothers, Rams, JJ, blessings. Drift will catch up as well.
Yeah,
people
man.
in the chat, please do smash the like button. Stay with these guys. Second half, rest of the first half. Hopefully we see a bit of McAllister. Bless up to you guys.
Bless,
Big
man.
up, G. Big up,
man. Every single day of the week, man. Big up.
Whoa, that was a madness. I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the best strikes you'll see, man. Clean.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Clean.
Just the weight of
if you're gonna get beat, you gotta beat like that, right? You gotta get beat like that.
Man drifted the ball into the air, man.
Couple of these supers. I'm not even gonna lie, Jerry. This is starting to like pick up a bit here. I said I'm trying to figure out whether it's just like a light skin thing or what.
I don't see the resemblance there.
You know what I mean? Like people, all mixed race people look the same. Yeah, is that what people are trying to say?
I don't see the resemblance, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, Jeff's got a lovely head of hair, and I don't. So straight away, we're not even the same in that way. But
listen, man, you're my senior, man. Do you know what I mean? Give it 10, 20. Listen, you never know. Give it 5 years, 6 years. You might be looking much more senior.
Yeah, maybe. But that hairline don't look like it's going anywhere, bruv. I think you'll be all right, bruv.
Hopefully, man. Because
Sultan, big up as always, bro. Have you seen the Havertz comp from the skill? No, what are they gassing up Havertz with like skill compilations and stuff?
No, it was bad. I'll send it to you, Drift. Bro, Lewis is the biggest Havertz agenda guy. And
was he showing all of like the bad things?
Yeah, he was. Oh my God, it was bad.
Okay, yeah, now send me it. Big up Chris,
Lewis,
Lavia and Decore over Kimmich. We need two. Yeah, I heard about the Decore stuff. Are you lot all right with that? How are you lot feeling?
I think JJ, you're more inclined to watch him since you're South London, brother.
Yeah,
and you go to.
Look, he was good. Don't get twisted. He was good last season. He was good. Do you know what it is? If we were linked with him from the beginning, it would have been all right. But how are we going from Enzo and Caicedo and Tchouameni to Lavia to Paine, and now you ended up at Doucouré, like Kone was mentioned. Like it's just like he was never in the ether. Like he just wasn't on the radar at all. So like, look, I mean, his stats are decent. I think he's still got to improve. He's 23 apparently. You know, do you know what I mean? My African brothers do sometimes. So look, it's yeah. My issue would be, look, he hasn't missed games at all, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not that convinced. I'm not too convinced, but look, it is what it is, man.
I agree with you. So unfortunately, Cal's just gone. Big up Sultan. The Saudi team is pronounced Al Etihad, equaling the same as City Stadium. So Cal doesn't butcher it anymore. Big up Coppage. Big up Sultan.
Big up Sultan, man.
It is a little bit, you know, when you don't fully know how to pronounce it, and you don't want to be disrespectful as well and just get it wrong. You know what I mean? Lovely football. Unlucky. AM, have you, man, heard J Huss's album? I'll be honest, I don't really check for J Huss still, like just on a personal level. I don't know if any of you lot have heard it.
No, it's good. It's good, man. It's good. 7, 8 out of 10.
Oh, okay, yeah, that is good, man. That is good. And H, we should get a trigger warning, whatever, whenever JJ comes on. Brother is majestic. Man looks like Drifty took the Captain America super serum.
Hey, that must be some big ass compliment, bro.
Hey, pause, extra pause.
Bro, that's a compliment.
Hey,
if I called you Captain America, bro.
Don't give me a joke. Yeah, but then that means I'm the little scrawny youth before he takes the serum. But what go on, H, with that savagery, bro?
Oh, shit, man.
What go on with that savagery, bro?
I didn't read that shit. I didn't read that bit. Oh my!
You know what? I love how accomplished Kelleher is with the ball as well, man. Like I just like that he's a goalkeeper that's got good distribution, man. Soberslai's got to stop doing these
passes, man.
Passes,
the range.
Man.
You know what? I know you're talking about Trent being more like
good save.
Wow. I know you're talking about Trent being more like De Bruyne. I think Soberslai is going to be more like him, you know.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Do you know who Trent might be? I think Trent might be what Stevie was in 2013, 2012, 2013, where you're just spraying balls left, right, and center from deep. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. I just want a free kick.
We've got weaponry, man. We've got weaponry, man. If we can bring in a really top DM, I really wish Liverpool would just push the boat out for Paulinho, you know. If it's got to be 55, 60 mil, God, so be it, man. This is the buyer's market now, isn't it? The seller's market now. So, like, if we bring in an experienced player like that and a centre-back, I really think it's go time. I think we're going to light up the league. I kind of think we might light up the league anyway. But if we can get that...
So do you think we'll be ahead of, Arsenal?
If we bring in a proper DM, I think we can win the league.
Arsenal fans, come on.
Yes.
Do you know what? I'm not saying that Arsenal aren't going to be good because they were really good last year. But what I am really astonished at is how easily everybody is accepting Arsenal fans acting like they're just here now. Like, hold on a minute. Even Mo Salah was told he's got to prove himself again after his first season at Liverpool when he broke the goal scoring record. Why all of a sudden are Arsenal just here? I don't know. I need people to just let me know, like, why. And I think if they sell Partey, I think they're worse.
I agree. But do you know what it is, though? Liverpool were in a similar situation. Remember I know we won the Champions League, right? But when we came fourth that season, the next season we were up there already. Like, we were, I think, second. We were in the pole position to win the league. I think we're like first or second. I think when we got to the Champions League final, so this is after when we got fourth and got to the Champions League final, everyone was touting us to come second anyway in the league. So it is like that sometimes, but
we had a different scenario going on.
They're in a mess.
The thing is, Jay, at that point, what is a little bit different for me when I look at it like that, and this is with no disrespect to Saka and Martinelli, because I think they are brilliant players, but I think Mane and Mo were ahead of them in terms of their development and how good they were as players.
Yeah.
I think Bobby was light years ahead of Jesus at that
100.
point in our development. And on top of that, I think that when you look at the way the whole thing is, and you think about who's our manager, because Arteta's still got to prove to me that everybody's like, I believe in him and da-da-da. I like the fact they have faith in their manager, fair enough. But he still ain't won anything for them to really know what this will ever be. We had a manager in charge that we know overthrew Bayern Munich. Do you know what I mean? And knows how to get it done. Do you get what I'm saying?
True.
So I think
Yeah.
that was the difference as well in our development to where they are as well. Like I think Arteta actually gets a little bit of stage fright now and again. You know, people keep blaming the players for like the bottling or whatever you call it. Look at some of the decisions Arteta makes during that time as well. I think his ass goes a little bit as well in them times. He ain't used to it. He don't truly know how to get it over the line yet. Do you know what I mean? Maybe he'll be better for it now, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Arsenal got to prove to me that weren't a flash in the pan before I truly accept that they're just up there now. Like when I'm hearing the gal say things like, when you talk about City, you have to talk about Arsenal. I'm like, raw, okay.
Yeah.
These are the
I
type
tried.
of conversations I'm like, I'm hearing now. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I tried so hard to help Igal so many ways, but bro, I've given up. I've literally given up.
When you
Like,
talk
it's-
about City, you have to talk about Arsenal. Do you know what that means?
brother, bro, they're acting as if they were us in 2018-19, forgetting that we actually won a Champions League. We won the Champions League.
Great.
Oh,
This is what I'm saying, Ram. Even though we come runners up, last day of the season we lost the title and then we won the Champions League. It's a totally different kettle of fish.
Drifty, we broke records. We've got 97 points, more than any other league title winning team in the history of football.
Exactly.
These are
Like, it's
bottled it.
crazy. It's crazy. But you know what? And I think what Arsenal are forgetting is last season they had their way with Liverpool to a degree. They beat us once and drew. They beat Man United, one, lost one. They beat Tottenham twice, had their way with Tottenham. They beat Chelsea twice, had their way with Chelsea. Like, when you really deep it, they kind of didn't really have that much opposition from the bigger teams. They kind of got their way. City was the only team that beat them. This year, those teams are going to be better. So straight away, you've got to say, well, are you going to beat Chelsea twice this year? Are you going to beat Liverpool this year? Are you going to beat Tottenham twice this year? You know what I mean? I think they beat Newcastle and drew with Newcastle as well. Newcastle going to be better. Are you going to take... Like, these are the type of questions Arsenal have to start asking themselves again on top of what it was, because a lot of the big teams were slack last year, so to speak.
100%.
I don't know, man. It's interesting. I just can't believe Arsenal fans just think, that's it, they're here to stay. Boom, they're the greatest team. I don't know. It's madness, but I don't know. Let them talk, innit?
100%, man. It's just, like I said this before on stream. They've been the butt of the joke for about a decade, and now they got a little bit of a run where they've actually been quite decent. They don't want to be that butt no more. They got tired of it. They got abused by so many rival fans that they just don't want to have it anymore. And then that butt of the joke and that mocking, all of that just bottled up, and then it comes out with stupidness in the end. Like it's
Yeah.
I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for them, man. I really do.
I don't
It's like
feel sorry for them, but they bring
Nah,
it on
I did like
themselves,
it's like a pity sorry. Like I pity your club.
Well, it's half time, people. Big up yourselves. Everyone who's here, please smash that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe and subscribe to Jerry and subscribe to Ram's channels as well. Make sure you follow them, guys. Let me get this super chat here for Gangan D. It's been a minute, Gangan D. Big up yourself, bro. So Drift, do you honestly think LFC are going to do what is required in the transfer market to give ourselves the best chance to win the league? I don't. All right, I don't necessarily believe in Liverpool in that regard. Like, I hear where you're coming from, bro. Like, because, like, you know, there's loads of times that we don't truly do what we need to do. So I get you. But what I am holding faith in right here is we've already kind of shown this window that we want to change the way the team plays by the midfielders we've brought in. So straight away, I think we want to be more possession-based. I think we want more technique. We don't want to be so just engine-based, even though these players have engines as well. And I think the Fabinho one as well, Ganga Deep, is what's giving me hope, because sometimes you do things because you're forced into it. And I believe that's what's happening here. I believe we've been forced into having to act right by Hendo and Flacco leaving. You can't lose your captain and you can't lose your starting DM and then go and faff around with who you replace them with. You can't. I'm sorry. Klopp isn't that much of an idiot, and I refuse to believe he will ever do that. And it will be fully on the owners, in my opinion, if the replacement isn't of a high level, because we're already bringing in 50+ mil for the two players that are leaving as it is. So there's money in the bank now.
And Driffy, one more added thing, significant wage cut as well.
Yep, definitely. I think Flacco and Hendo are well over 350 between them. So that'll be coming off the wage bill as well now. I think we've got the wage bill down already anyway, because Szoboszlai earns less than Oxen Naby did. McAllister earns less than Oxen Naby did, if I'm not mistaken.
And don't forget, people, if any of the NBA fans are out there, just think of our club as like a big salary cap. And we've lost two big earners, and we can recuperate that money through transfers and through signings. So say we sign, because I think obviously Henderson was on around about 180, 170k a week. Fabinho was about 130, if I'm not mistaken, off the top of my head. You're talking about 300k a week off the wage bill. And if you look at that as a transfer business as well, 55 million pounds. Talking about, say we get two signings in who will cost around about 80 million pounds, each of them, or 90, but they cost, say, 70k and 80k. It kind of works mathematically in the end. So there's no reason for us to not buy these players, man. There's no reason. And the main thing I'm worried about is whether we sign a Lavia and we sign someone at left-sided centre-back, but that's gone dry. But we don't get another added replacement for Lavia. I think I've said this on JJ's channel. We can't put all our eggs into Lavia and Bajcetic because they just don't have the experience and they don't have the nous to play as that number 6. I don't even think they have the durability to last the whole season as a number 6, in my opinion.
It worries me. It just worries me. Like when I look at the available DMs, there aren't any that are just like standout candidates. Now, of course, you've got Tchouaméni, right? But Tchouaméni's still on that periphery. Like he's in that same level that Fabinho was when we got him. It's like, yeah, you get him in and you want him to get to that kind of world class or like argue that. I mean, you want him to get into that argument of, you know, is he one of the best DMs in the Prem? Is he one of the best DMs in the world? Because that's what you need to go and to win anything. If you look at the best teams in the world right now, their midfield, the spine especially, has been solid. If you look at what happened at United, getting Casemiro in, it's massive. There aren't a lot out there. There aren't. Like a lot of the names like we're talking about, yeah, Liverpool have conjured up these names. But let's be honest. None of them have proven that they can get to the level that Fabinho can. None of them yet. We're just hoping that they can do. And that for me is a worry when we go and look at it. So even if we go and splash the money on someone, it's not a guarantee. And at this point, if we're talking about, you know, Liverpool potentially winning the league, you need as close as you can. You need as close as you can get to a guarantee in that position, because everywhere else is a maybe, a what if. McAllister's a what if. Do you know what I mean? He might do well. If he doesn't do well, like that's a potential. That's a possibility. Szoboszlai, you hope you're just going to come in and do well, but you just never know. I want one of these players to come in and be as sure as a guaranteed thing as you could have. And just to let everyone know as well, Gvardiol, man, here we go to City, complete.
Yeah, we all knew that was happening, though. We did. We all knew that was happening, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's going to be a bit mad. It's going to be a bit mad.
Like, Drift, like, who's the next Rodri, Drift? Like, who is the next Rodri?
Apparently, people are saying it might be Zubimendi.
I don't know. I don't know that like for like. Yeah, I don't know about like. If you're just talking about playing in that DM role,
is it being the next guy up? Yeah, like being the next guy up. That's yeah. He's one of the best.
I think there's a possibility Lavia could be that. I think there's a possibility. I'm all in. I think Lavia under Klopp within about 12 months would be like. Do you know what I mean? Like I do truly believe that's possible. You know, in terms of like a similar mold, I don't think he's anywhere near as good. But Bajcetic actually has a similar mold to Rodri. If you actually think about like even like the qualities of the players, You know, Bajcetic,
Yeah.
we can't forget. Maybe in a year or two, he might be on that level. If he gets enough game time and he plays and keeps progressing. People do forget how brilliant he was when he came into our team earlier on in the season.
He just needs to go gym, innit?
Yeah,
but you know what though? He'll grow into that. He's 18, man. He'll grow into that.
Nah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
to be fair, I said the same thing about Curtis Jones, and I think the season after, my man bulked up so big. I was like, whoa. This is not the scrawny kid that I thought. This guy's actually bulked up. And maybe he could do the same, man, hopefully. Need that Goretzka genes inside of him, man.
But yeah, I would go. That's why I've got no problem with us getting Lavia, man. I just wanted it to be while he was under the stewardship of Flacco for a year to learn and not have the pressure to play every week.
But that's my worry though, is that now when you bring in a Lavia, now it's like if you spend 50 million in him as well, like it was being rumored, he's your starter now, right? He's your starter. The only one that's going to come off, if he doesn't work out for any reason, if it's like he needs a season to adapt, if he needs till January to adapt like Flacco did or like Robbo had when he first came in, you're expecting Bajcetic to be the next one in there to like what? To help him out? That's crazy talk to me. That's crazy. Like you got to bring in someone there that at least you're like, oh, you know what? He's just going to give you some experience. He might not have the legs anymore, but you know, like, Lavia might have had a poor couple games, and it's like, you know, take him out the firing line for a bit and bring in this spreader that can just slot in and just that's
and he's young as well. There's going to be a point in the season where you need to bring him out the firing line just to give him a break because of how young he is. A 19-year-old can't play 50 games.
And the expectations that we have of our team: play a full 38-game season, play around about 13 games in the Europa League maximum, and you have to play, say, 7 or 8 games in one of the domestic competitions. Arguably, might even be both. You're telling me that a 19-year-old kid can last that long? I'm even worried we might turn him into another Michael Owen. I think he has the talent and the potential. But if we keep on burning these players out, because people need to remember, this is the most I'm going to say this right. This is the most demanding position, arguably, in the history of the Premier League. In the history of the Premier League, the number 6 for Jurgen Klopp system is the most demanding position. Not only having to be able to pass the ball, but having the mobility to run back and help out defensively, whilst also helping in transition and attack.
No,
the most demanding position, and we're going to put that all on a 19-year-old. I'm sorry.
But that's why I want Paulinho, bro. I want Lavia and Paulinho.
The thing is, he's 29 though. I hear it. Like I think.
No, he's 27, bro. He's 27. He's not even that. He's not even as old.
27. Yeah.
20, I think he turns 28 in the first part of the season. I think it is.
Okay. Yeah. You snap him up then. Remember, Ram, like first game of the season preview against Fulham last year. I was saying Liverpool should have got Paulinho. I was saying.
I didn't know he was available, bro. I didn't know he was available. I heard about this guy, and he's like, I swear he plays for Sporting. Why is he at Fulham? And I saw him for Fulham, and I was like, bro, how did none of the top teams scout him and pick him up? I didn't know he was at Sporting.
I don't know if you lot think I'm buying it when I say this, but I'm not buying it. I just think this is, Fulham was saying it went 80, 90 mil. I think they've got to save face and they've got to try and put people off. And they know they can't get 80 mil for him, right? And I don't want to take liberties, but the player's going to start putting pressure on the club as well if Liverpool truly want him, because he's going to want the move, right? I say we offer them 55 mil, which is a very fair price, in my opinion, for a 28-year-old, and we give them Bajcetic on loan for a season. So they don't even have to go and replace him in the squad. They've got a player that's going to come in and play in the role already. Then Bajcetic gets the game time we need him to get to help his development, and they get 55 mil up front. Let's just give them it up front because we've got 50 mil, I believe, up front from the Fabinho and the Henderson deal. So just give it up front. Don't even do the payment or whatever. Say, Fulham, you've now got 55 mil to go and do whatever you want with. Here's like that, you know what I mean? The little thing to like convince you more to let him go. You give them Bajcetic on loan and 55 mil. I think that's a great deal for everybody.
The one problem that I hear around Fulham is that Marco Silva's wanted more signings and he hasn't been able to secure any signings yet. And as a result, there's this whole thing about him not signing an extension. He might be leaving. These kind of
they need that money, then, Jay. There you go. There's that money for you.
No, but their owners are quite wealthy, so I think Marco Silva won't allow Paulinho to go if they can't get a ready replacement. But I don't know who that ready replacement is because I think he's that good. So I think it's going to be difficult. I think it will be difficult. But look, I'd love to go and grab him. I think it would be sick.
What if we buy Lavia and Paulinho and then we loan Lavia to Fulham? So they can develop him for us.
No, I want Lavia in the team.
I need Lavia in the team.
Well, we have a thing where we can bring him back whenever we need then. You know, when you have that little clause.
We can't now, Drifty. We can't go up to Fulham and be like, we'll give you Lavia, and then like 5 games later, we'll be like, nah, we need him back.
Oh man, no, I know. So I know. I'm stretching it. But look, Kimmich would be the dream as well. It would be the dream. Like, I don't really know how much Kimmich would cost. I've heard 50 mil. I don't know how true that is because that seems quite low. Although I know he's only got a year left on his deal, right? I don't know, man.
That's why I'm like, there's a part of me that hears the Goretzka thing. If Lavia is gonna be the starter, there's like a part. I already know how bad of a player Goretzka has been ever since the Champions League final that he's played in. But a part of me is like, if Lavia plays like the majority of the game, but Goretzka comes in and just does the enforcer role, I think we might be all right. And if Goretzka is going to cost around about £30 million, I might have a think about it. You know, it's
I wouldn't pay that much, but yeah, I would. You know.
Oh, that's what they're asking for, Drifty.
Is
30 M's. 30 M's.
Nah, I wouldn't go that high. 15 is the most I'd play for Goretzka.
15? Bro, Bayern will not accept £15 million. We already shagged them for 20 for Thiago, bro. We're not going to get 15.
I know. And then we just walk away, bro. We just walk away, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Big up everyone in the chat. Obviously, we're here for the watch along. Make sure you smash the like button for me, people, on the way in. Second half, not long away now, I believe. McAllister is now on. Tsimikas is now on. I think it's a whole new 11, if I'm not mistaken, for the second half.
McAllister's playing on the right.
On the right, yeah.
See? Rav, I told you.
Would it not make sense if McAllister played on the right based on we're going to need our right side of midfielder to do a little bit like what Hendo used to do where Mo and Trent don't necessarily think all the time about what they're doing? McAllister will fill in that space that gets left. Is that not a very sensible decision anyway? No?
Does he have the durability to do that, though?
You're getting your wish, Ram.
Oh, Kunz is playing.
Yeah.
I want to see what this guy's all about, man. I've heard good things about him, man. I've heard really good things
as
about
well,
him.
people. Are we giving up on Matip too early, guys? Based on like, because most people are like, would get rid of him. Are we giving up on him a bit too much?
For me, look, when he's on form, when he's at his best, I think it suits Liverpool so much more, personally, because I think he drives with the ball better. I think he's technically he's better on the ball than Konate. But don't get twisted, Konate's been amazing, but I think Matip offers you something different. I think when teams are sitting back, he opened up the game for us with his drives from the back. So, look, he's a good option to have, but we can't rely on him because he's always injured, man.
Yeah, Cyber Zone is daytime, bro. I'm not going to read it out, but big up yourself anyway.
Yeah, we might get in trouble for that.
Yeah, it's daytime, bro.
PG.
It's daytime, bro, but big up.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, and do you want to know, you lot are going to laugh at me most probably, but I think it's really important, especially with Bobby and Hendo leaving. You have to have those senior characters in the dressing room as well. And let's not forget Matip is massively influential in the squad, like out, off the field and whatnot. Like, you just can't lose all your characters in it. I'm like really against Matip going now that Hendo and Flacco have gone. But off the back of Milner and Bobby going as well. We've got to keep them senior characters around just to keep people like in check and just carry the culture a bit. You can't have too young of a squad, you know what I mean? It will start getting a bit crazy. Like, say Matip left and we brought in Colwill. On paper, that's sensational. But that's a 19-year-old coming in and another senior player leaving. They say Lavia is the replacement for Flacco. That's a 19-year-old coming in and a senior player leaving. You start looking at the squad and you're like, who in this squad is older than 25?
Facts. You start looking at Arsenal in 2010 and 11, man, when it was
Tell
just a
me,
mess.
tell me, say it again, bro. I've had
Just
this problem
kids everywhere, bro. It'll be crazy.
And you know what? Yeah, our Liverpool, our fan base has given Arsenal so much crap for bottling the league for the exact same reasons. The exact same reasons of they don't have an experienced squad. The players didn't have the mentality to go on and win the title. That's what we're up against, and that's why we've been crying for a little bit of experience in the team.
No, you know, Alex, I get this. Like, we had the third oldest team in the Prem, and everyone was moaning. I mean, not you, like I weren't moaning, but people were moaning, and that would be too young. No, but bro, you've got to find the balance in between. Do you know what I mean? You can't just go from the oldest to the youngest. Like, that will be too much. Do you know what I mean? Like, in my opinion, anyway, I think that would be too much. But I don't know. That's just me, innit?
Is Kwanzaa left-footed? Sorry, Ram.
I think he's right. I don't think he's left-footed. If he's left-footed, then this is going to be
McAllister started spraying the ball around already as well.
I know.
I know, man.
Who's that guy on the left? Number 48.
It's Kay Gordon.
Number 48.
Oh, is that Kay Gordon?
Yeah.
Damn.
Good to see him back, man.
Yeah, man.
I like the presence of Kwanzaa already on the pitch.
See what I mean?
Don't say that, Jerry,
because
you know what that'll mean, bro. Don't say that, bro. You know what that'll start meaning, bro. We won't be dipping into any market.
You never know, man. He might be the guy. He might be Colwell. He might be our Colwell, innit?
Oh, lovely dope. Nobody told me that this boy's not going to be special.
Is he right-footed or left-footed?
I think he's right-footed. I'm sure he's right-footed. I don't want to hear what anyone has to say. Ben Doak is going to be the shit. I'm saying it here. You can clip me up, whatever. Ben Doak is going to be the shit. I have ultimate faith in that.
Would you send him on loan drift, though?
Possibly.
Send him on loan to Celtic?
Possibly. If he's going to go on loan, bro, I'd prefer he got Premier League experience, you know?
Yeah.
Where would he go?
Or Championship, maybe. I think
Luton
the Scottish
Town
League
or somewhere, man.
Yeah, I think the Scottish League would be a bit too easy for him, with no disrespect. I think he needs to be in a league that's going to test him. Although he is only 17, so maybe Scottish League would be a good age to play at 18, 17.
If he's good, man, do you know what I mean? You just play him in the Prem, man. If he's good enough, you play him in the Prem. That way, by the time he's 18, 19, he's already on that level. Do you know what
Williams left Fulham, right? Another bargaining chip.
No,
give you Doak on season.
He stayed. Oh,
shit. Oh, my days.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow.
Yarosh is in goal.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Where's Harvey Davies, man? I always liked Harvey Davies as a goalkeeper. I was wondering where he is.
I'm not going to lie. Their 2 goals against us have been finishes, you know.
Finishes, man.
I'm not even gonna lie. You can't even moan about the 2 finishes. You actually
was that the right back? Was that the right back that scored as well? Watch us sign him, man.
I haven't seen that name in a long time.
Couple people at halftime are saying they think they might bad us up in the second half, and it's already touch, pass. I didn't even notice that bit.
Where's Tsimikas?
Why?
Where's Tsimikas?
Nah, Tsimikas is Tsimikas playing left back?
Yeah.
Well, in the thing, it said he's left centre back. It said.
Well, left centre mid.
Well, he can't be left. He can't be. He's playing left centre back because you got Joe Gomez at right back, Matip. Joe Gomez at centre back, at right back. Sorry, but Matip.
No, he's playing left back. He's like inverting now. He's inverting.
No, Tsimikas is left back. You can see he's there.
Yeah,
he's left.
He left Konsa for dead. He just left Konsa.
2 man on him. Yeah, like that's crazy.
Ah, boy.
God
People are saying he's in midfield. I don't know where he's playing.
It looks like he's inverting, in my opinion. I think he's inverting.
Apologies, people. With Cal leaving, the timer, he was in control of the timer, people. So apologies, I can't bring the timer back up because I've got no control of it. I don't have his controls. Otherwise, I'd bring it back up again.
Yeah, about
We're on the 51st minute though, people.
Yeah.
Of the game.
Oh.
My guy Diogo. What do you not think about the kit?
I like it.
It's nice, isn't it? It is nice.
I would have liked a little bit of like something on the red, man. Like a little bit of like embroidery, if you get what I mean, Jerry.
There is.
Is there?
Yeah, there is. When you look it up close, there is. It's not just like a plain red. Like I sent you the video of it in the group, Ram.
Oh. Yeah, I might have to have a look at that again.
Yeah, I like it. It's
like,
clean, man. It's clean.
As in like embroidery where it's like a pattern where is linked to Liverpool
pattern. Yeah, like on the red, there's like a pattern that it's like the stitching, but you can't. But obviously the camera doesn't pick it up, and the stadium version will just be a plain red. But if you get the vapor version, then it has a bit of some. It's got a bit of je ne sais quoi to it.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
2030 McCass in midfield. I know it's about fitness, but bloody hell, at least play somewhere where you can be effective on the game.
Now he's playing in the back four right now. I see him in left back. The guy with the top.
I don't think he is.
Yeah, he is. He's playing at the. It's a four at the back that's still being inverted. But
lovely touch, Cody.
But Joe Gomez isn't inverting. Instead,
Go on, Cody. Beautiful ball. I think I'm behind you guys.
What second do you want? We're on 53.09. 10.
Yeah, 53.06. Yeah, I'm about 2 seconds behind you.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Costas.
Yeah,
but yeah, I just to finish off with the DM stuff we was talking about. Oh, beautiful. Diogo! Why do you hesitate, bro?
That's first time, man. First volley.
Yeah, that's that preseason rust, man. He'll be all right.
Yeah, McCass is playing on the right, Ram, man. I'm telling you.
Fluid,
I think it makes sense anyway, especially considering that Szoboszlai can play either side regardless.
All I like versatility, man. Versatility. Either way,
this is why we need to go and get Kone. We need another player who's very similar that can play like any kind of where in that role. Lavia, Kone.
Who's this? Number 53. Goal.
Unlucky.
Ew. That was poor, Mac. The best said about that shot, the better, bro. That was poor. But I see it. I kind of see it.
It's him getting in the positions, though. Do you know what I mean? It's the positions.
Bro, it's just seeing some guy with sauce, bro. I haven't seen it in time. I've been malnourished. We've been malnourished. We're getting all giddy about
McAllister.
Yeah, we are. We've been completely malnourished. If you haven't had a drink for 48 hours, you can't give man a small bottle of water. You got to give man a big bottle of water, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Nah, but even if you
take what you're given, I'm not gonna lie. You take what you're given.
I'll take a cup of tea at that point.
we might have to go do some Bear Grylls kind of stuff. You get what I mean? It's just do the unthinkable.
Drinking our own piss. We've been doing that already, bro. That's basically what FSG have made us do on a recycling thing. We've been drinking our own piss, bro. Boiling it in that.
I'm trying to think, how can you actually drink your own piss? Because all that ammonia, nitrates, and all that.
If you boil it, you kill something. I don't know what kind of nasty.
I must be, because I know it's full of like salt and ammonia inside of it. It's gonna be
it is, but your body's made of salt. Like your body can break down urine in it. That's what it is. So
yeah, at least you don't get more dehydrated than you already were. I guess, innit? That's how it works. Yeah, but yeah, I mean,
until that runs out, and then
but I mean, they do let them thing there, man. So
pray.
You pray you don't have to deal with them things there, Drift, man. Because I'm telling you,
real talk. Yeah. If I'm in the wilderness, man, all might be like, yo, you know what?
You know what? That's
Lucas ain't sport, innit?
Yeah. Yeah, someone just said it here. Lemon water, bro. Lemon water.
You know, like
Oh,
the
man.
episode of Friends where they when Monica got stung by the jellyfish. I've always thought to myself, could I pee on
Oh,
someone if they
shit.
needed it? You know what it was like? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
JJ, bro.
What's
Your
that?
boy ain't looking too good, man.
Who?
Joey G, man.
Why?
But your other boy's looking real good, man. McAllister just got that interception. He's going to play it through. Oh, shit. Your boy's looking good, though.
Guys in the comments, it is pre-season. Let's not like jump on a man. You know what I mean? It's pre-season, guys.
Yeah.
Come on, man. These games are about fitness and nothing else. Maybe a little bit understanding the tactics, but it's fitness, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm already liking Mac, man. Mac he looks 30, man. He looks so good. It might be that malnourished is talking right now, but it's
no, he's a brilliant footballer.
It's weird.
We've
though.
just
He's
bought a player who everyone wanted.
Yeah, it's mad. He's the furthest man up front right now. Is he false nine? Is he rotating with Gakpo? It's interesting.
Possibly.
You can see
going back to his days of Boca, man. He used to play as a 10 at Boca, innit?
Yeah, but he's playing he's almost playing as a striker, then, man. Like Gakpo's the one dropping deep. Can you see he's doing that kind of Bobby?
Yeah.
Go on, Kai.
I would kind of like to see Kai on the right hand side. I don't want to see him on the left.
I think he's on the left. He's left-footed, isn't he?
No, that's not Kai.
Hold up. I just realized that says Solomon, right?
That's Scanlon, yeah.
I didn't even recognize him. Yeah, it ain't even Kai.
Oh shit.
Who is that?
I don't know.
I have no
Where's
idea,
Cal when
bro.
you need him, man?
Good ball.
Oh, bang.
Hit that.
Someone hit it, man.
Who is this? Can they zoom in on him? Like,
chat, help us out, man. Who is this guy?
Oh, somebody's put it here. Callum Scanlon.
Okay.
Oh, I never heard of him.
Looks all right. Looks all right.
Yeah, he don't look too bad. What is he, like under 16s or something? How have we not heard of him?
Where's Callum when you need him? No pun
looks
intended.
Like he's
oh yeah.
Oh, he's a left back.
Yeah,
and we got him on the
right
wing. Raw.
He can't be a left back. Nah, no
He's
way.
18, people are saying. Another young buck.
Oh, so I think we signed him from Birmingham last season.
Okay.
He's 18. And signed his first professional contract with us last season.
Oh,
so,
look at Dope
it's
just gliding. Unlucky, bro.
He's got pace on him, man. He's got pace.
Yeah. Look, he's fearless. He don't care, man. I think a lot of people underestimate, especially if you're not tall, what it's like to be a kid and then get thrown into a man's game. The physicality is a whole different kettle of fish. And the way he deals with it is brilliant. Like, he don't care. He just don't care.
Well done, Konza.
I remember being 16 and playing in the men's league. It was a bit daunting at times. Just grown-ass men. Like, they'll just claw at you and laugh. They don't care. It's like, welcome to the party, man. Good ball. Go on, Dope. Go on, son. Ref. Bloody hell, ref. You can have his shirt afterwards, man. Jeez. So look, you see what I'm saying? He squared up to him, bro. That's a grown man, you know, and don't squaring up to him. He don't care, bro. He don't care.
Yeah, you need that from someone that's gonna play men's football like this, man. Oh, great. See Matip. That's why I like Matip in a team.
Yeah,
an extra player that can do that. An extra player that can do that. Look, that again.
Yeah, he's such a good line breaker, man. We got everyone in the chat, man. Nearly 800 of you, man. Smash that like button for me, people. Subscribe if you're new. We're in the 62nd minute, people. 2-1. We're losing by, just in case anyone doesn't know the score. 2 brilliant finishes from them as well, to be honest. Simi's looked a little rusty.
Oh, Conte, well done. Looking good, man. 2 sets drift, 2 sets.
Yeah, man. Cody on the ball right now. We've got Matip on the ball. 63rd minute, people.
What's happened so far?
Not much, man. We've got a little bit of the dominance of the ball back, but we haven't really done much with it.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing more. They're playing very defensively, man.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything now. They've got the lead.
Yeah.
Matip does look good with his passing.
He does. Konsa looks pretty decent himself. It's just
he hasn't done too bad.
But it looks like we are going for more of an inverted kind of way we're playing. Just So Drifty, we say we get what's it called? We get £52 million from potential outgoings. Who would you bring in, or what do we need to bring in?
I think we need one holding man and 2 centre backs.
2 centre backs.
A right-sided and a left-sided. Because I think you got to start future-proofing for Van Dijk on the left, and I think you have to have cover for Ibu, because there are a few points in the season where Ibu does unfortunately pick up knocks and misses a certain amount of games. So I think you've got to have a right-footed right back coming into the team as well.
Would you back Pavard then?
I would accept Pavard because it makes sense. I don't want him, but I would accept him because he makes sense, because he can obviously play right back as well.
Play DM as well.
I mean, I wouldn't want him there either, but yeah, at least he can. So yeah, that's what I would do. But ideally, you would want to have a scenario like Kimmich, for example, where he could play defense and he can play midfield, because Klopp likes players like that are multitasking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a funny one, because I've got no issue with the people who think we need 2 midfielders and 1 centre back.
Yeah, of course.
I've got no issue with that either. It just depends which way you look at it. But personally, I do believe that either way, we got to bring in 3 players before the window shuts. Whichever way you want to fit them in, but we got to bring in 3 players between now and the window closing.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course. I think that's what we need. We actually just need to bring in some bodies, because our squad is looking a lot thinner now. The Scanlon guy looks pretty good, though.
He does. He looks very lively, yeah.
Yeah. Good dribbler, very quick, good burst of pace. Like, Very good little player. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Big up, Cal. He's actually managed to reset the timer. So we got the timer back.
That's brilliant.
Cal doing
man.
a little ghost. Ooh. A little
Aura
ghost right in there
settings.
behind the scene.
Aura settings.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. How many more preseason games have we got?
I think we played 4 in total, I think.
Okay. When's our next game?
Saturday, I think, or Sunday. If I'm not mistaken, I think. As in next Saturday, not this. Hold on, let me check the schedule actually. So our next game is Monday. It's Monday.
Monday.
Our next game is Monday. Then Sunday, the following Sunday.
Oh, is it like it's behind closed doors? Shit. Okay.
Which one?
The Greater Firth one.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Mm.
And then we got Leicester, on the Sunday.
Yeah, then we're gonna go Singapore after that.
Yeah, then we got Bayern and
Darmstadt. Yeah.
Hey, Bayern, so Kimmich and Liverpool are going to be next to each other.
What we say? What's it called? Schmatker's going to do his thing.
Hey. Some things happen because they're meant to be, right?
Maybe it's written in the stars, isn't it?
Maybe it's written in the stars, bro. Hey, if I ever hear real rumblings around the Kimmich stuff, I'm going to start to get more excited than I need to be.
Bro, our generation have Lahm in our team, man. Come on.
Oh! Gakpo!
Hey. Finish. Finish. That's really good, man. What we say? 20-30 Suarez settings, bro.
Hey, Gakpo went somewhere nice and beautiful in his holidays. The man's come back with a super tan, boy.
Nice tan, bro.
Yeah, proper. Gakpo, I just got a feeling he's going to light up this season, man. I can't explain why. I just do, bro.
Cody's looking sick. Oh, my goodness. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Him and Mac as well has been linking up nicely as well. Ooh. Can't wait.
Look at the touch from Jota, though, as well.
Nice head
Don't
back.
underestimate. Look at that beautiful knockdown from Jota.
The spin and shoot. Oh, goodness. The touch, the spin, the shot. Oh, wow.
How many people do you think are better than Jota in the year in the Premier League?
One.
Who would you say that is?
No, sorry, two. No, one. Tony.
He's the only one, yeah?
I think so. I would have said Haaland, but Haaland doesn't have that reach. He's already a big guy. If he jumps a little bit, he would be like 6'6", 6'7", which is bigger than most people in the league. So it's like not really that much. Jota gets to like 6 foot or 6'2" level of jumping. So
I'll say higher than that, bro. Because Jota's actually 5'11". He's not actually as short as people think he is.
I swear he's like 5'10", 5. He's like my height, isn't he?
Well, 5'10", 5'11", yes. But he looks shorter than that, though, don't you think? For some reason, when you see him on the pitch, he looks like he's like 5'7". He doesn't, for some reason, he don't look like he's got height on him. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, he's not actually that short. But yeah, I reckon he gets about easy a foot and a half in his leap. Easy, like.
I think Callum in the chat just said 5'10" right there.
Okay, 5'10". Yeah, I'll say he's about 6'10" minimum. By the time he's jumped, like he gets a hell of a leap.
A foot.
Yeah, but easily a football. Jota gets high, you know, bro. Look at the elevation on Jota when he's going up for headers, bro. It's crazy.
Wait, is that Callum or is it Matt? It could be Matt.
No, it's Cal. It's Cal.
It's Cal.
I think. You know what? I don't even know. Let me check. I think it's.
It's Cal. It's Cal.
It's Cal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who scored? Who scored?
Cody.
Good goal or
Decent goal, man. Like Jota headed it back into him, took a touch, and did it on a swivel and shot.
yeah. Well, yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah, that's Cal. That's Cal.
That's Cal.
We're back in it. Water break over. Aye, Cody. Beautiful finish.
I don't know if there's any substitutions after this, but
What? Do it that.
Winners.
Well done, Gomez.
Well done.
McAllister looks slow on the ball, you know. Is that McAllister?
But he's being deceptive, bro.
Yeah, he's technically so good. Yeah.
People will dive in and then they'll just get a whoopsie and they won't even know what's going on.
Whoops.
You know what I'm saying? Whoopsie.
Yeah.
I like Kwanzaa, you know. He looks comfortable on the ball.
Yeah, man.
He's a unit as well.
Yeah.
Pause.
Where was the pause there, Ram? Was that necessary?
Callum started it. So I have to keep it going, innit?
Yeah, this little kid looks all right, man. I'm not going to lie. It looks all right.
Yeah. We actually paid money for him, innit? He's not really part of our academy. Well, he's a part of our academy, but we just have paid for him to come through.
Are they making 7 changes all at once? Bloody hell.
Yeah. It's something to tell your children, innit? Oh yeah, I played against Liverpool. I don't know if they made changes beforehand, but yeah.
Yeah, you know what? This is what's mad. Firmino was only 1 inch taller than Jota, but if you looked at them on the pitch, it looked like it was like night and day, the size difference between the two of them, innit? It's weird.
Yeah. Weird. It is, man.
No, fair point, Vince. We did make 11 changes at halftime, but like during the game, 7 or 8 changes during the game, it is a bit mad still.
Go on, guys. Come on, lads.
Oh, well done. Gomez, you got to move.
Is that a corner?
Take it, man. No, it's a goal kick, I think. No, it's corner.
No, it's corner.
Wow, Pensioner Matt. Wow. First of all, a name like Pensioner Matt is mad. And that Cove was a bit harsh.
Oh. Jota again. Who's this? McDonald, yeah? McConnell. Okay. All right. Yeah, this guy's all right, man.
Yeah, he looks fearless, man. Do you think these young players are truly the reason why Klopp's not bothered about getting a replacement for Mo or a backup for Mo? Because we do have quite a few young wingers in the youth team. Lovely.
McAllister.
Unlucky.
McAllister played. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I think we haven't got a replacement for Mo because we know he's so fit. He's available every single game. He's going to play every single game. And I think Liverpool are just trying to rinse him out and then assess when it's time to move him on. If he wants to leave, whatever it is, God forbid when that happens.
Is that not negligent though? If we're doing that,
no, it isn't, because I think Liverpool will go to they will look at the likes of like a Doak or the likes. You know, we've got Gakpo now, Diaz, and be like, look, we've got players there that can fill in. So but when we want to replace Salah, we're going to go and get the next big thing, and we're going to spend on someone in that position properly, as opposed to trying to bring someone in through the ranks. I think Liverpool will go out and try to be like, look,
There's not many of them, though, you know, Jay. If you actually look around the world, how many top quality right wingers are there actually out there? They're all
there
left
aren't many
wingers
in it,
mainly. Do you know
but
what I mean?
next season there might be. That's the way Liverpool look at it, isn't it? Like there aren't any now, but like when we bought Salah, that season there was someone available.
DRB.
Yeah, but he looks like he's going West Ham, innit?
No, it's Villa, bro, innit?
Villa,
Ain't
sorry.
it
Yeah, Villa.
No. What, that £40 million bid that they put in? If I was buying Leverkusen, I would have slapped them right there.
Where there's even talk that he's considering taking the Saudi offer, you know.
Bro.
Yeah.
It'll be mad if he goes there. If a 22-year-old picks Saudi, we might have to start thinking about the young bucks actually going abroad, and Europe might actually suffer in the long run. You never know.
Yeah.
Maybe our youngsters got to go Saudi, man.
Get that experience, innit?
There's some experience there.
Win trophies over there as well.
Yeah.
The RB
would be the best one though out of all of them, but
Maximan's gone there as well.
Yeah.
Who else?
Don't lie.
That's your boy, Jay.
Has you got what?
Not confirmed, but it's like it's almost there, man.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I still believe if he was fully fit and wasn't injury prone, he's the most unplayable winger in the league. I'm sorry, Set Max is just he's special, man.
I agree, man.
He's
I
something
think
else.
the problem is it's just his end product, innit? It's just sometimes
yeah. It's a little bit, you know. But if he was playing week in, week out, bro, I think that would have developed way more by now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I think in terms of talent, like you don't get better than that in terms of like a winger. Like I can imagine in training, it's just done.
He's a bit of a too much of a showboat, though, in my opinion. No offense.
Yeah, but I love that shit, bro, because he gets past his play 9.5 times out of 10, bro. So I don't really mind all that show stuff, bro.
Yeah, I think you gotta be an entertainer when you're a footballer, man. It's not all about just like running. Like you gotta give something back to the fans, I think.
Yeah, but I feel like he's more of like he prioritizes showboating over winning the football match, in my opinion. Do you get what I mean?
See, I don't think so. I think just that's how he plays the game, innit? I think, you know, if he was I'm not saying Guardiola would have him, but if he was there, it'd just be one of those ones where it's just, yeah, like, I want you to go and do this and then express yourselves in these areas. I think Mahrez, it seemed at one point where he was just doing mad stuff at Leicester. I know he was efficient as well, don't get it twisted, but baller as well.
Yeah, you do have to play the system a lot more than you play the game when you're under Guardiola, innit?
Oh, it looks like it might be what's his name? A Bobby and Saint-Maximin link up.
Yeah.
Oh, what, in Saudi? Hey, that would be naughty.
And Mahrez on the wing as well.
Oh, wow.
What, Mahrez and Max? Hey.
Yeah,
that's just 5-star skills.
They're getting cooked up every week, boy. Mahrez and St. Max on the wings, they're getting cooked. Nah, like, you know what? They're actually getting enough players into that league that's going to make me want to start watching the league.
Facts.
I'm not even going to lie.
Give it a couple more years, Drift, man.
Yeah, real talk.
It could be more than a Saudi, innit? It could be more than a China thing, innit?
I think the only thing is maybe the times might be difficult with Saudi being, 5 or 6 hours ahead of us. I don't know how the times would link up for watching their games live, but...
Yeah, true.
A lot of their games might be like 8 o'clock in the morning here or something like that. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not really waking up at 8 in the morning to watch a Saudi match.
Yeah, 100%.
But still,
probably going to take a rebrand, man. Saudi-ish.
Saudi-ish. Well, we do like a side show, Saudi-ish, man.
Hey, look, if the Saudi football league want a way to boost up their ratings, if they give us the rights, we'll do watch-alongs. I'm saying it here right now. If they want to help, give us the rights and we'll do some watch-alongs.
Yeah, get that dough as well, man. Good money.
Do you know how amazing it would be if they gave us the rights and we could actually show the match?
Bro.
That'd be some sensational shit.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't care what time you wake me up in the morning. Penalty!
Pen.
Ref, come on, man. That is as blatant of a foul as you get.
That is a blatant foul, man. Come on. Man barged him into his own player.
How is that not a foul?
That's a pen, man. He's
That is
sandwiched.
100%. Bro.
And now my man's worrying about his cramp.
Smiling as well.
That's where you need the VAR, man.
The goalkeeper being like, yeah, you're a lucky bastard for not giving away a pen. Oh, that's a pen and a half,
This
man.
is wicked, actually. All of their games will be at night time. So it won't actually be that late.
Oh, wow.
Wicked.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, Saudi, holla, man. We'll get those watch-alongs popping, I promise you.
Just watching, well, I happily watch Sam Maximan and Riyad Mahrez on both wings.
You know what I mean?
With Bobby facilitating them as well. Ooh.
Watch Cristiano crying because he can't win even in Saudi Arabia. I'm all for it, bro.
Nah, imagine that. Imagine if Cristiano don't win in Saudi, bro. Because he's giving it the big and being like, oh, everyone's now starting to come because of me now.
Yeah, and that's what he wanted, though.
Yeah.
I know his ego. He wanted to be the first one. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
But it's true, though. It's the rights, isn't it? What it is when he goes over there, all the brands follow. It gives the league money, and the league's able to then go and offer the likes of Mahrez and that, and Henderson the wages. So it's worked. It's worked in a way, man. It's worked.
I hear that. If it's true that he's on £1.5 million a week, that's a joke.
He's easily on that. Easily.
That's a joke, man. I know the guys earned it through his career, but at 38 years old, 1.5 mil a week.
That is good money, Rift.
Good money.
Good money, right? Good money, bro.
Not like we won't take it.
Bro.
That is very good money right there. Now, that's good money for Ronaldo, man. It's good money for him.
And do what they're doing? They're just waiting. They're marinating the deal as we speak. You know, when you make that jerk chicken drift and you season everything up and you marinate it, they're marinating that deal for Salah, you know. They're waiting,
bro.
They're waiting to put that $2 million a week. Offer to him, man, and just.
Bruv, I know. He is on £73 million a year.
Oh, referee!
Sensational.
That is good money right there.
That is sensational.
You think Salah moves there after Liverpool?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
The Saudis will be all over Salah. If there's a chance that he's leaving Liverpool, they'll be all over him. And
I think we have to accept that we're going to lose Mo in 12 months. I genuinely think we have to accept the fact we're going to lose him in 12 months.
If that happens, I am going to drain as much money from the Saudi league as possible, mate.
Well, it'll be a 32-year-old Mo that will still have a good 3 or 4 years left in him in terms of like top level football. They've got to at least give us 50 to 70 mil.
How many years left on his contract?
He'll have 1 year left at that point. So it'll have to be 50 to 70 mil minimum. Minimum.
What you think? You think if they offer, let's say hypothetically, offer Salah $2 million a week, to be the highest paid player in the Saudi league, you think Salah's not going to push for a move for less than that?
No, but Liverpool will still be in a bit of control with him still having a year left. So I would probably say between 50 to 70 mil would be how much they would have to pay us. Do you know what I mean?
100.
Yeah, but I think for a 32-year-old, just slightly getting a bit unrealistic, regardless of how much money they have, right?
It's Salah going to Saudi league. I am going to shag them as much as possible. Pause.
But they'll
I hear what you lot are saying.
The thing. They'll just wait. That's the problem. Is that they'll offer 70. If they say no, they'll be like, fine, we'll wait. Because they know Salah's going to end up there anyway. And he's still going to be the face of the league.
But which team would want him, though?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter at that point. I think the league just wants him in there.
They'll all want him. They will all want him. Every single person will want him.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are saying like, "No, we need 100, we need 150." For a 32-year-old, you've got to come on, guys. We can't be unrealistic. I know what he means to us as a club, but no 32-year-old is going for 100 million. Come on, man. Yeah. Like, I think you have to add the context, guys. Like, yeah, he's way better than Declan Rice, But Declan Rice is only 24 years old. That's nearly
Cal
a
gave
decade
his-
in between them.
Cal gave his what's it called?
Yeah. Man said 180, you know.
180.
200.
Man said F it 200, you know. Nah, come on. We can't be asking them kind of money for a 32-year-old. We can't. We got to be honest. Even people saying Harry Kane, they want over 100 million for Kane. Kane's 29. He turns 30 just before the season starts, if I'm not mistaken. That's still a 2-year difference. Like, you can't, a 32-year-old cannot go for 150 million. Come on, guys. We got to be realistic. I know the Saudis have got money, but they're not stupid. How do you think they got so rich?
It's true.
Do you know what I'm saying? People think they got money and they're just idiots and they just do whatever. No,
We're just thinking Todd B settings. Todd B settings.
Do you know what it is? Because the Saudis in general
Tackle.
have been in football for so long now as well. Like in terms, like I mean, at City, just in the Arab world in general, they've got so much knowledge now in terms of football. They're not going to be like the Chinese league where they're going to overpay mad prices for players and stuff. They're just going to be smart, man. Imda, big up to yourself. Yesterday's price.
Yesterday's
not today's price.
Look, I and the thing is, I would be extremely upset at Mo going regardless of what we get, man, because I just don't really know how you replace Mo in the team. I really don't.
You just have to recreate his goals, man. I don't think you can replace him. You just have to recreate his goals.
Do you know what? Actually, do you know what? And again, this is me just basing this off of like, let's go on this premise that he does go, yeah? Harry Kane will be free. We just give Kane 400 grand a week.
No drift.
But you're not taking Harry Kane.
We already got Cody Gakpo.
No, but we're trying to replace Mo's goals here, Ram. What better way than Harry Kane?
But where would he play, though, Drift?
Wherever he wants, bruv. It's Harry Kane, bro.
What, play him out right wing?
Nah, obviously not that. I'm not going to lie. I don't know about you, but I would move any position around the team that needs to be moved to get Harry Kane at Liverpool. It is what it is.
I understand that. But I feel as though you just need another Kane next summer, DRB this summer. Cal, I don't think we have the facilities for that, big man. I don't think we have the facilities for that.
But just imagine a world where we were actually that savvy. Imagine if we squeezed 80 mil out of Saudi. 85 to keep everybody happy. We'll go down the middle. We get 85 from Saudi for Mo, and then we get Kane for free. I mean, come on.
That's a shout, though. What about, what's his name? Adeyemi.
Adeyemi looks like a good little... he looks like a good little G, man. I'm not quite sure if he's going to go on to be what we think he is, but he does look like a good little G, though. I like Adeyemi, man.
Could we get a little bit both? Could we go a little bit ballsy? Do you think FSG will become a little bit ballsy? What about going for Kylian?
Ram, you're doing this to us again, yeah?
Yeah. You lot laughed at me when I said Kane, and now you're on the draw for Kylian, Ram.
I'll help fund it, man. Well, actually, no, I won't help fund it.
But what I will say...
What are you selling, Ram?
a kidney.
My soul. Selling my soul, innit?
If you was to get 80 mil for Mo, and then you were getting Kylian or you were getting Kane for free, the beautiful thing is you could give a really big signing on fee that would be encouraging, or give fat wages because you've got that massive inlay that you made off of the player. That's what I'm saying. We could put Harry Kane on 400 grand a week at Liverpool if we get 80 mil for Mo. And you're not paying for Kane as well. You're getting him for free. We could afford to do that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about it from a business point of view. There's no fee involved in Kane. Therefore, you can give him more wages or a massive signing on fee.
Not 400k.
Well, if Mo's on 350, what would be wrong with giving Kane 400?
Well,
think about it.
You just completely destroy the wage structure then, Drift.
Yeah,
well, it's technically been destroyed by Mo already anyway.
But you're talking about getting double the amount of Alisson right there.
Yeah,
No, but
then
this is what
everyone-
forwards. This is what forwards do, though, isn't it? Forwards get, you know. Oh, look, I'm just trying to get Harry Kane to Liverpool. I don't really care how we do it. I just want Harry Kane at
Right.
Liverpool. Like,
Mm.
you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yeah, 100%, 100% what you're getting at, man.
Gakpo dealt with that pass well because that's poor from Tsimikas.
Mm.
Like, Jota with a
Tsimikas
little
have been
flick round the
poor
corner.
today, man.
Oh, lovely.
Ooh.
Let's win the game. Jota!
Oh,
Hey!
brilliant. Brilliant. That is just
Gakpo,
individual quality right there.
Gakpo.
The shotter, man. Oh,
We've grabbed the winner right at the end of the game. Beautiful. Beautiful, Diogo.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how Nunes starts in his team. You know,
bro. I only person that I'll drop Gakpo for is Jota. That's it.
oh, but even Jota, but
Bro,
Ah,
look at
look
that,
this
man.
shimmy.
Jota's got to play off the
shimmy.
left. I'm not gonna lie. Jota's got to play. You know,
I like Gakpo though. I
no,
really
Gakpo's
do
got
like
to play
Gakpo.
with Jota though. Gakpo's got to play with Jota.
So who else is gonna be playing, man?
Salah, Jota, Gakpo. What do you mean?
Hey,
Oh
Cal,
no, Diaz.
Cal is just
Nah, man.
he's on the shameless.
Shameless,
tonight.
bro.
He's on the
Shameless.
shame-
Shameful man.
Cal don't give a damn today. Hold on.
Is-
Oh!
oh,
Ah!
What?
Oh no! Oh yeah, it was Jota.
Is-
Ram,
Jota.
what are you telling me?
McAllister,
Yeah.
what a ball, bro. I think that was McAllister, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Off the right, Ram.
He looks 30, man. He looks good.
Hey,
Finally, they get us to do something now. Wow. Oh, brilliant, man. Do you think he's our best finisher at our club?
Yes.
yeah. Do you know what? I think there is a good argument that Gakpo could be as well, but like I'm not arguing with it being Jota. Lovely little finish to the game there. Well done, boys.
Brilliant last minute couple goals.
Cal, scoreboard. That's our madness, Cal. That's our madness. Look at the scoreboard. Man's giving them false dreams. People, everyone's gonna be thinking they beat us. Good end to the game there, man. But you know, it's all about putting the fitness in the legs, though. Anyway, guys. So let's not get obviously too carried away.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Most important
Big
thing
up
is
everyone.
getting people in line with the system. And it looks good, man. The players look good. Szoboszlai looks good. McAllister looks really good. Jota doing what Jota does best.
I like this Scanlon guy.
Yeah, and even that Kumas guy looks quite good as well.
That Scanlon, that Scanlon guy's got a sick first name as well. But is anyone arguing me with regards to Jota starting in the 9 now? Any arguments? Or are we good now?
No one had an argument anyway, bro.
Y'all finished or y'all done?
I still want Gakpo to start that number 9, man. The source between him and McAllister, bro, they were passing it around.
No, fair enough. I'm not even gonna actually I just picked up the boys from nursery. I've come back, I've seen Jota slotting a couple. I saw Gakpo's goal as well. Well finished, but I saw people say Nunes and Gakpo need to start with Jota in the 9. Last time I checked, I want my 9 to score goals, innit?
100%, man.
Who's the best goal scorer out of the 9s? It's not even close.
Yeah,
It's not even close.
It's not.
It's not even close.
It's not. It's got to be Jota. I'm sorry, Nunes, man. I'm sorry, but
Look, we got options, boys. This is what we want, right? We want options. This is how you win.
That's right. It's options. It's options. Like in terms of like quality, we've got a lot of quality up front. It's just the rest of the pitch. We need to stack up on what we need.
Do you want to know what's mad? Yeah? I'm not going to point out any names or whatever. People know who they are. I'm really surprised that people that like just all of a sudden, if they think that he he's like Jota should be starting. They're like, get rid of Nunes. Like what is the obsession with putting Nunes down in our fan base? I'm really confused with the obsession with putting Nunes down in our fan base.
So I think some people have a hard on for getting onto him, but I think what some people might think is if Nunes isn't going to be a starter, he might not want to stay.
Oh, I don't think they care about what he wants, bro. They're not caring about what he wants.
Not the people who are just like cussing him just for the sake of it, but some people might be thinking if he's not there, like if he's not starting on a regular basis for his career trajectory, isn't it better for him to move on? Some people might think.
Nah, man, is he 23 years old?
Yeah,
he ain't got to worry.
He
ain't got to worry about leaving on. Nah, but he hasn't got to worry about moving on for now, man.
I'm
if he's 25 and this situation is still happening, then possibly he might have to think. But at 23, you don't have to start thinking about moving on yet, man. Come on.
But Drift is 24 this season, though.
Yeah, like this. That's
we
a big.
Bought Verge at that age. We bought Verge at that age. Remember, look what we expected from Verge at that age.
No, we bought Verge at 26, bro.
Yeah, Verge was a bit older, bro. Verge,
Are we sure?
I'm sure Verge was a bit older. But even so, bro, like when you think about it, and I don't mean this in a shameless way, there's not many ways you get better than Liverpool, right? There's not. Like after Liverpool, unless you go to Man United, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, like effectively in terms of the club you're playing for, you've gone down a level. So Nunes is already going to know at this point, well, but if I leave, my career might never get this height again.
It's
kind
not
of
about
thing.
that,
Do you know
though.
what I'm
It's
saying?
about
Like
him playing regular game time so he can reach his peak potential. So he might take a downward step to then move back up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not saying
not as soon as already. He's only been here for one season.
No, I'm not saying to sell him. I will say this though: if he has a bad season this season, I would cash in on him because I can't. I'm not doing the whole Naby Keita experiment again and just keeping a player just for the whole time.
Yeah. If he has a bad season at the end, then we'll have.
As of right now, though, I think he's a good player to come off the bench. But I said this when we signed him and I got ridiculed. I think he's the Origi replacement as of right now. Because he's not better in a 9 than Jota or Gakpo right now. And I know everyone will speak to the price that we paid for him, but as of right now, the quality, the experience, and all that stuff, he's third in the pecking order.
He is, but that's a massive blunder. Because last season we could have just got a midfielder then.
No, I hear it, but at the same time, Jay, here's the catch-22. The only way he's going to improve is by playing regularly. But then, do you put the rest of the team potentially at a detriment?
But that's the problem, though. You can't do that. For me, the signing of Gakpo just suggests to me, like, yeah, Klopp's like the whole kind of putting our faith all into Nunes, him being our number 9. I just can't see it. I just can't see it. You don't buy another forward taking away game time because, as you're saying, Nunes only gets better if he plays games. He's not going to get better by coming off the bench and playing one game. Do you know what I mean? In the Europa League, then coming on for 10 minutes at the end of the game in the Premier League. And if Jota and Gakpo are on form, I think Klopp prefers that type of player up front.
And I've said this as well. I know Cal's not going to like me saying this because he wants Jota to play as a starting 9. But you also have to think about what the effect of the player is within the squad. Jota comes off the bench, he's effective. He starts games, he's effective. He's just that guy. Nunes isn't really as effective off the bench. So if you're trying to change a game, isn't it better to have the person on the bench that's a game changer?
No, because you want to win the game as early as possible.
Nunes can win you the game.
But Jota's more guaranteed.
But people are just sleeping. You know what? I can't wait until Nunes proves everyone.
No one's sleeping on it. But Drift, you can't sit here. You cannot sit here and tell me that that Nunes is a better finisher than Jota.
No, I never said he's a better finisher, but as an all-round striker, he could become better. Like
he could become better, but he's not better right now, Drift.
Yeah, but he'll only reach that potential if he plays.
Yeah, so why hinder the person who's already better to try to gamble on someone who might be better?
No, I'm not saying gamble, hinder. I'm just saying if Nunes starts, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it if Nunes starts. People acting like it's a crime if Nunes starts.
But why? But again, I ask you, why should he start ahead of Jota?
I'm not saying he should.
And why should he start ahead of Gakpo? But that's the argument, though, Drift.
Well, he got more goals than I know. Obviously, Jota missed a lot through injury, and Gakpo came halfway through. But Nunes was our second top goal scorer last season. People are just acting like this guy is just an absolute bum, and that
No one's
like
saying he's
it
bum.
baffles me.
No, but you know what
there are people saying he's a bum. Get rid of him. He's not good enough.
Not the majority. That's the
Oh
minority.
no, the majority are cow. This
Not
is
the
the
majority.
craziest thing
You
about
just
it.
have to
Bro.
look at the comments, bro. The majority is not saying.
The majority of the comments are saying drop him. He's a bum. He's not good enough. That's what I'm seeing, bro. The Nunes agenda is crazy. I don't know, man.
But
The
Drift,
Nunes
but
agenda is
Drift,
crazy.
but do you know what it is? It's the all-round play. Like, do Liverpool play better with Nunes in the team or with Jota in the team when playing in the 9 or Gakpo in the team? I think we don't
we're a
sign
new
Gakpo.
look team now, though, Jay. Because now we got a Nunes up. We're a new look team. So if we've got a McAllister and a Szoboszlai providing assists as well as now a Diaz and a Salah, maybe Nunes just eats, and it doesn't matter whether he's got build-up play and all that stuff. He'll just eat. Like
maybe true, but it's just like currently it's a gamble. Of course, if he comes in and starts scoring goals, then he's got to start, innit? He's that's what it is. That's how football is. But I just don't think Klopp goes and buys Gakpo if Nunes is scoring goals. If Nunes was performing like not even about scoring goals, but I think if Nunes was performing to the level that Klopp wanted him to, I don't think Gakpo signed for Liverpool.
I don't know, because I think he wants to have a variation, and Gakpo is replacing Firmino, innit? I don't know, man. We'll have to see. You know, I would personally call it a preference rather than a risk to play Nunes over Jota.
No, it's a risk. It's a risk at this point.
No, it's just I just call that preference. Who do you prefer to play? You lot prefer Jota? I don't mind. I think it's a preference.
But
to say that it is a risk is actually really disrespectful to Nunes' ability to score goals.
It's not disrespectful.
It is, bruv. It is.
Why
You can't have because if somebody says, "All right,
why
it's risky to play that guy," that sounds to me like saying it's risky to play Tyler Morton in midfield, or it's risky to play Conor Bradley at right back. It's putting Nunes on that level, bro.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I said it's risky to play him ahead of Jota. There's a big difference between me saying it's risky playing him and me risking him playing ahead of Jota. There's a
either way, calling him a risk is disrespectful in my opinion.
It's not disrespectful. Just because you prefer one to the other, it's not disrespectful.
I do, because calling somebody of his ability a risk, in my opinion.
All right, wait, just I'll throw it back on you
unfair.
then. I'll throw it back to you. We're playing Manchester City at home. In fact, Manchester City away. We all sit here and we rate Kelleher, right? But Alisson's fit and he's on form and we play Kelleher. Is that a risky decision, yes or no?
But I don't think Kelleher is anywhere near the level for it to be like disrespectful. I think he is what he is. He's a backup goalkeeper, still unproven as a first-team goalie.
Is it a risk? It's a risky move, right? But we don't think Kelleher is a rubbish player.
No, I'm not saying. But what I'm saying is, Nunes is a first-team player, proven goal scorer in Portugal. Even did well last year in terms of statistics.
Proven goal scorer in one season.
To call him a risk, Kelleher hasn't proved himself. Nunes has. Nunes has scored in Champions League big games.
In one season.
No. He plays well for his country. He had 2 good years. Just because one prolific year at Benfica, he still had 2 good years. Last year was still good. What did he get? 19 goal contributions in his first season. Like, he was good. Nunes was good last season.
I never said he wasn't good. But
so
he's
I just
not
think
better than Jota, and he's not better than
liberty
Gakpo
to act like he's some random, like, young player. Like, it's a bit risky to play Nunes.
Drift.
I just call it preference. I think if you prefer Jota, fair enough.
Drift. So do you think if both players had the same amount of games then, right, and they're both performing at their optimum level, do you think Nunes is do you think Nunes gets better numbers than Jota? And furthermore, if you had a Champions League final, if you had the choice of Jota or Gakpo starting ahead of Nunes,
you start the better player.
You start the better player. That's the point.
But this is the thing.
Or putting a man down.
No. I think if they both played 38 games fully fit and were in form, I think they'd get similar numbers.
See, I disagree with that. That's why.
Definitely not.
I think they would get similar numbers.
Sorry,
Frank,
I'm reading. Sorry,
we don't talk like that right here.
Sorry,
man.
you know what's funny to me? We sit here and we say, let's not judge Nunes after a season. Did Jota not show him his class in front of goal straight away?
Yeah.
Are we forgetting when he came to Liverpool, the Atalanta hat-trick, his debut game against Arsenal? We can speak about the injuries and stuff. I don't think he's gonna be fit for the whole season. But let's not act here Like Jota's not certified and been doing it for years at Liverpool. We didn't have to sit there and go, I wonder if Jota's got it after a season. We knew he had it.
Yeah, Jota's 30.
When Jota got injured, we fell apart from an attacking standpoint that season.
Jota, everyone knows Jota. I mean, to be fair.
But because of Nunes' price tag, everyone's acting like he has to start because of his price tag. If you rip away price tags off everyone and you look at the quality of each player, Gakpo, Jota, and Nunes, Jota is the one that has to start, in my opinion. You can make an argument for Gakpo, but you can't sit here logically and say Nunes starts over the other two based on current ability and current playing style. It doesn't make sense.
I don't think the price tag is why people pick Nunes, bro. I don't think
that's the price tag, or else we wouldn't be having this conversation.
No, I don't think it is. I think people only use that stick to beat him with because it makes an easy argument. But I don't think that's why any Liverpool fan who likes Nunes is playing him. It's got nothing to do with the price tag. I'm not thinking about the price tag at all. I'm just thinking about the player. And I think that both of them playing a 38-game season, you lot will see anyway. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I've got faith in Nunes. And if I'm looking at the fact that Nunes also scored in a lot of the big games, so he doesn't go hiding, you know what I mean? He scored past Man U, he scored past Arsenal, he scored past Real Madrid, he scored past Napoli. Like big games, he's not like, he got a couple little tap-ins against like Brentford and...
Jota does
no, that. I'm not saying Jota, bro. You know how much I love Jota. Anyway, this isn't
but everything you're saying about Darwin, I can say about Jota, and I can bring more to the table with Jota.
Yeah, only because he's got more of a longevity at Liverpool, right?
Jota's
been doing it for longer.
Still the better player right now. Like I think people have to take emotion out of it sometimes. You can appreciate or prefer one player, but you can't just put a man in because you want that person to get confidence because they could become the player when we've already got a player who is the guy. He is the guy at the moment.
Yeah, like that's my point. That's my point. Sorry, go on, Carl.
How many players in world football would you actually swap for Jota in a number 9? Because me personally, all right, I'll say 2 potentially available. Harry Kane or Osimhen are the only 2 players who aren't attached to big clubs that we could go and get if we were a serious club. Apart from that, there is no one else. There's no one else.
Yeah.
And people saying I'm putting Nunes down, and I'm no one's putting Nunes down. Not once have I said Nunes is dead. Not once have I said he's not good. Not once have I said this or that. But because people are emotional about it, it does my head in. This Nunes stuff does my head in because no one wants to listen to it. They have their favorite in their head, or they think we bought in Nunes, we love him because he cost this amount and because he puts in loads of effort, and we love him for the effort. But I also love goals. It's
but
not an emotional
thing.
Thing
you say emotion though, bro. But
no, but I'm not once putting him down.
No, but you do kind of have you don't really feel Nunes, so you're probably being biased within yourself about
but I can still be objective
anyway.
about it. I can be objective about it though. I've been objective.
Can you though?
Bruv, you're saying I don't be objective because bruv, I could go the other way and say because you rate him so high, you don't see any wrong in his game.
But I rate both of them though. You're forgetting how much I love Jota, bro.
No, but you put Nunes on a whole nother level.
I just defend Nunes stoutly because people go to ham on him, and I think it's ridiculous how much they go over the top. I probably wouldn't talk about Nunes as much if people weren't always like.
All right, so here's the thing. Anyone who's getting on to me, how many times have I spoken on Jota? How many times when Jota's out of form have I said, well, you know what? Jota needs to do this and do that to improve his game, or he needs to come out of the team for it. But I keep the same energy with everyone. I was the first on here to say Firmino should go. So anyone sitting there saying, oh, Jota's my guy, brother, if Jota's having a bad period, I'm going to be the first to say Jota should be playing. I'm all about Liverpool Football Club. I don't really care about individuals like that. I'm here about Liverpool Football Club. And right now, Jota is the best person in front of goal for us. So why not start the best person for that job? For me, it's just simple.
I don't have a problem with who starts. I genuinely don't. Even if Gakpo starts, I don't have an issue with it. Like,
do you think they're all on the same level? Do you not think there's like a tier list? Like I think they all bring different.
I think they all bring different things, and that's the beauty of having all 3 of them at our club. They all have something different about them, which means that we're going to be unpredictable. It means that we've got choice. It means that we've got different weaponry, and I think we should just enjoy having all 3 of them. And whoever plays, plays. Honestly, I don't even care if Gakpo starts and Jota and Nunes are on the bench. We've got 3 brilliant forward players now who all are capable of getting 15, 20, 25 goals if they play all games. I don't care which one plays you, man. Honestly, I
Fair.
don't care. I think we've got firepower, and that's all I care about. That is it. That is all I care about. We've got firepower now. So I'm easy. Honestly, I'm easy.
Yeah.
Either way, man.
Yeah, I just think personally, when I look at it from my perspective, Jota and Gakpo are very similar in terms of what they can offer. I know Gakpo's probably the most technical. Jota's probably a bit of a better finisher, but we don't know yet. I think Nunes is the one that's completely different. And I think playing Nunes, we have to play a different way. And it gives us a different option. So it's great to have off the bench. But if he's going to start and if you're going to put that trust in him, he needs to play every single game and you've got to cater towards him. We tried to do that last season when Salah was playing all the way out wide to accommodate Nunes. Salah's game suffered as a result. He doesn't press.
But Jade, remember we had all those midfield issues though.
We did.
You know what I'm saying?
We did. But the press from the front was completely different, and Salah was still getting into opportunities. Remember, the XG for both of those players was still high, but they were missing chances. Salah was, remember, touchline winger. We were like, why is Salah not playing that closer to goal? As soon as Gakpo came in, think about it. As soon as Gakpo came in, as soon as we changed this formation and Salah got closer to goal, we started playing much, much, much better. So the way I look at it is, yes, if there's a system designed for Nunes, then potentially you can go and get 20 goals or something. I think he's got the raw ability to. Not my player, but I think he's got the raw ability. But I just think for how we've played and how even just using this game as an example, I know it's a small sample size, Jota and Gakpo look better today than Nunes in the game.
Yeah, I mean, but this is a preseason game.
Yeah, of course. It's a small sample size, but yeah.
I like I said, I reckon all three of them are going to get 15 plus goals this season.
What, in the Prem?
No, maybe not in the Prem because they probably won't get their minutes spread around as much in the Prem, but like in all competitions, definitely 15 plus goals for all three of them. I think our forwards are going to cook. I think we just let it be. Whoever's playing, they play, they do their thing. You know what I mean? People come off the bench, people change things. I'm excited about our front line. The thing is, now that Mahrez is gone, we'll have to see what City do in that regard, because Foden isn't really a goal scorer, even though he's a brilliant player. I know he does get goals, but I wouldn't call him a goal scorer. So who really in the league has got like more firepower than us? I don't know, man. Because I haven't even included Salah when I'm talking about like we're doing all this talk about firepower, and this ain't even including Mo.
Yeah.
Like who's got more firepower in their forward line than we do? I don't know. I don't know, man. I think it could be us. I genuinely think it could be us. So let's just see, man.
It has to be because of Salah. I think because of the numbers that Salah gets, I think it easily puts us ahead. I think if Son turns up, I know he had a poor season last year, but if Son turns up, then you've got a little rivalry, because you know Son can get 20 goals in the Prem. Kane can get 20 goals, and then then you're cooking. But you just don't know. But yeah. In terms of firepower, I just don't know how you keep all these guys entertained, man, and happy. You know, they're all going to want to play in the Prem. I just don't know how you do that. It's another headache.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. But look, preseason's all got us going mad already. Let me get through some of these supers.
Cool.
The game finished 4-2 for anyone who's just tuning in. Over 1,000 of you in here. Please smash the like button, people. Big up everyone for watching. Retire Zlatan, Cowboy, Gunslinger Jota is my favorite. Big up El Rodri with a super sticker. Big up yourself, bro. Cody looks hella sharp, not gonna lie. Mac 10 as well. No, he did, man. Cody he looked a little bit knackered, but it's pre-season, isn't it? I guess it's understandable. Teke, why can't we just relax and trust Klopp with D9? I don't know, Teke. I don't know, bro.
No, Teke, we can't do that because he didn't trust. He moved this trust away from him. He went and got Gakpo, started playing him instead. That's what's throwing me off. If you had
but he was playing Nunes on the wing at that time, though, bro.
Yeah,
it wasn't like he dropped Nunes. He just moved Nunes.
But that's my point. I'm not talking about Nunes on the wing. I'm not saying Nunes can't be effective on the wing or maybe be a left winger. I'm saying down the middle as a number 9. As a number 9, he didn't play there. And when you look at the goals that he scored, a lot of his goals came when he was playing on the left.
He was quite effective, to be fair.
He was effective, 100%. Spurs, one of the games, he's very effective.
Cal, this one's for you, bro. Cal, you there, bro?
Yeah, when did I say we should sell Nunes? This is what I mean. People hear me say the word Nunes and they just start swallowing nonsense. Anyone in the comments who's got an issue with it, at this point, I don't care. You lot do your thing because it's ridiculous. You say anything about someone's favorite player and they just start getting whiny and bitchy about it. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's a joke.
We are everywhere. Says Drift. Who did Klopp give that number 9? #, my striker.
All right, let's see if Klopp starts him then, innit? Well, if Klopp don't start him, I want to see you all say Klopp out because Klopp trusts him. Or we not going to keep that energy? Or we just going to move goalposts as always? It's ridiculous, man. Actually, once have I said we sell Nunes? Have I?
No, you didn't say.
No, I haven't. Have I once said Nunes is rubbish?
No.
What has my argument been? Who should start first?
You have questioned him a lot. I don't know if you've said he's rubbish.
I've questioned him. I've questioned. Which player haven't I questioned, Drift? I've questioned Virgil. Does that mean I want Virgil out as well then?
No, I know you don't want him good.
I've questioned Trent. Do I want Trent out? I've questioned Robbo. Every single player in the team I've questioned. But when I question Nunes, it's a problem.
Well, let's just enjoy all of them.
I'm the sensitive one. Imagine that.
Let's enjoy all of them. Cyberzone, 80 million euros for a bench player. Brutal. Again, I don't necessarily think we should look at the price tag too tough when we're assessing a situation. But because this market's crazy now, and it's 64 mil now is like 30 mil. So I don't know. Cody behind the 9 is fire. Very good on the turn. Yeah, no, Cody. I'm excited about Cody this season. I really am. Sas1 says number 7 and number 9 went to the wrong guys. It should have went to Jota and Gakpo. Fair dues. Taji, take emotions out. Nunes third in the pecking order. #facts.
You're not allowed.
# opinions, but I hear you.
You're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to have an opinion on Nunes unless he starts.
Cyberzone, Palace have set a £70 million price tag on Doucouré. Every club will now do this because they know we don't have a DM. Look, it's everything to get. People are getting delusions of grandeur with this. If people are going to start all just thinking they can put these high prices, people are just going to realize that it's a bit unrealistic. Teke, people are over analyzing D9. He's our player, but spoken about like he's not. He can rotate. Don't see a problem with him rotating, learning and growing. He's frustrating, yes, but he's getting better. Teke, I agree with you. I do think a lot of people, from day one, if I'm being honest with you, just seem to have an issue with Nunes. Like, I don't know, man. It was, I don't know. It's crazy, but anyway, last super before we wrap up. Retired Zlatan, Cal's spirit animal is 2-pack from him.
Not even. Far from it. And the people who saying I'm rattled and all that, it makes me laugh. You're saying I'm rattled, but everything I say, no one can rebuke with any factual information. You're all just saying I'm rattled or I'm emotional, but no one can turn around and say, Cal, you're wrong for this reason or that reason. It's funny. It makes me laugh.
Star Dazin, Drift, you heard Newcastle are selling Maximan. I just heard today, bro. I can't believe it, man. Mad thing. I really didn't think that he would be, leaving, but maybe the injuries are getting a bit in the way now. I don't know. But he's going Saudi, man. He's gonna be cooking. Absolutely cooking. God help those Saudi Arabian defenders when St. Max gets fit. Oh my days, it's gonna be a massacre. That boy's special. But yeah, anything you boys want to say before we take the people out?
Yeah, Nunes starts every game next season. You lot wanted this. If you lot in the comments, this is what you lot wanted. You lot were woken. I was in such a good mood today. Some of you really wound me up. Yeah, Nunes starts every game. Jota gets sold. Oh, Diaz as well.
Oh boy.
Funny. Let's start games with 10 men and let Nunes play left wing and centre forward at the same time. Inverted striker. Let's play him inverted striker. 10 men only.
Oh man, Savage Cal's back for real. Jerry, let the people know where they can find you, man. A big up for jumping in as well.
Yeah, man. I appreciate everyone, obviously, you guys and everyone in the comments as well. Make sure we're smashing a like, hitting that like up. Coppish watch alongs always the best, the place to be. A lot of the people know in the comments anyway, but at the Jerry James show was on the screen earlier. So just hit that into YouTube or Twitter. And yeah, we can chop up some football, man. Yeah, but I appreciate being on. And yeah, just relax, everyone, man. It's the first game of preseason. If anyone's kind of just, you know what I mean, getting a bit overexcited or, do you know what I mean, a bit underwhelmed. Like
I think us having a bad season last year has really got everybody on edge, boy. Like Liverpool, man, them are just on edge right now. Like,
but to be fair, I hope the players are as well. To be fair, in a positive way, you want the players to be like that as well. But us as fans, we just got to take it with a pinch of salt. And do you know what I mean, if this was first game against Chelsea, then do you know what I mean, we've got some questions to ask. But look, loads of new players, new faces that we didn't know, so you just got to weigh it out, man. But big up to everyone in the building.
Shabazz says Salah, Firmino, and Alam Saint-Maximin front three. This is football, or futsal. Yeah, I don't know if he meant futsal. Oh, he meant Mahrez. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That is a brilliant front three, like talent-wise. Anyway, do you know what I mean? Like that's a Premier League like elite front three, right? Mahrez, Firmino, and Saint-Maximin. You could win a Premier League with that front three. That's crazy.
Saint-Maximin on form, maybe.
Yeah. Obviously, I mean, if they're fitting,
at his best, consistently, 100%. But
yeah,
Mahrez and Bobby have done it. Like,
yeah, for real.
Benzema's in trouble, man. Like, Kante ain't gonna help him that much.
But yeah, so people, make sure you go and follow Jerry. I'll put the link to Jerry's channel in the description. Make sure you guys go and follow him. Big up everyone, man. Big up everyone who's watching with us. We've got our boy Kojo in the building as well. Big up Kojo each and every time. And on that note, I'm just going to let you lot know from now, we've got a very, very special show with our boy that will be coming out on Friday. It's going to be premiering. We've got a special show. It was hilarious. You lot don't want to miss it. So please make sure you put your notifications on and tune into that one. I was in stitches, man. Kojo is too funny, man.
Yeah, big up Kojo. Sorry, Coles, you've been getting on to me, but yet you think that Jota should start ahead of Darwin as well. Do me a favor. What's going on today? Is there something in the water? Is there something in the water?
I see you having a little battle with man in the comments.
I'm not having a battle with anyone. I'm just calling out nonsense comments, but people don't like it. It's like people love to dish out all the hate and all the cheekiness, but they don't like it when it comes back. So I'm just matching energy.
Pimp, big up Pimp every time. D, your captain has gone. I know, brother. I know. Give me a minute to get used to it, man. Give me a minute to get used to it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with you, lot. When I heard all of that, like there isn't really a bid, you know, like that kind of talk that was out like yesterday, like when it's like, oh, right, there isn't actually a bid. Deep down, I was like, thank God for that. Let's get the Flacco money. Let's keep our captain. And then all of a sudden today, he is going. So give me a minute. Give me a minute, man. Give me a minute. I do struggle. You know what? That was a very good topic we spoke about on the show with Kojo as well. So make sure you tune into Friday. We spoke captains, and it was very interesting. I'm never going to say anything. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it.
Kojo might be next in line for Klopp's job when Klopp decides to retire, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. He changed our opinion. Yeah. So make sure you check that one out. But guys, as I was saying, big up everyone. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Cal, anything before we take the people out, bro?
No. Just Nunes in.
All right, Kojo wish he was his assistant, bro. That'll be the most manic.
All jokes aside, look, with all due respect to anyone who disagrees with me but is respectful, I'm all for it. Anyone who wants to be cheeky and stuff, just know, like, it's one of those things. If you're going to be cheeky to someone, expect it back, innit? You don't call me sensitive, and then when I start dishing it out, you lot are the ones who's sensitive. If you're going to dish it out, be willing to take it. That's all I have to say. But no, I enjoyed the show. Jerry, you're a legend for jumping in. Shout out to Rams. Shout out to everyone shout out to 99% of the comment section as well. And if you come for me in the comments, I will look and I will clap back. Like, that's my energy from now on. I've been way too nice to some of you. You think you can say certain things about me, Matt, and Drift. It stops now. So if you don't like what we're going to say back, then stop watching and stop following. Simple as.
And on that note, smash the like button, people. Big up your damn selves. And we will be back tomorrow. It's not confirmed, but stay tuned. We'll be back tomorrow with a live panel show for you guys. And then we got the special on Friday with Kojo coming out. So we got a lot coming for you guys in the next couple of days. So make sure you stay tuned. Members, watch out as well. We've got some stuff coming for you as well. So a lot on, man. 4-2 win. And we move. Peace.
Boom.